What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table, Rob and Melanie are going to be playing through Cities Skylines, the board game, based on the PC game of the same name. That's supposedly pretty popular. I've never played it, but yeah, it's similar to SimCity, I would assume, or those kind of games. That's last time I played a digital city builder was back in the day. Yeah, some good old classic SimCity. On Nintendo DS, Super Nintendo. Yeah, anybody play those crappy ports of that game? But yeah, that's my city building experience. Other than the tabletop Suburbia that everyone I'm sure knows who's into the hobby. But yeah, thanks to the folks over at Kosmos for sending this one over to us. They offered us a copy of this game. I looked into it, thought, hey, this would be an awesome solo game. So I said, send me a copy. I'm down. But it is good solo. But I've yet to play it co-op until yesterday with Mel for the first time. Played it 2-player. Seemed pretty cool. So we're going to play it for you here today, live. Thanks to everyone joining us live in the chat. I see the chat's already going. So Jot saying, no goblins, no fire darts? Nope. We're definitely not playing a game with that. This is city building straight up. Yeah, definitely not the usual theme you'd see on the channel, but still a cool game. And we got to do Suburbia at some point too. Now that we're doing this. How dare you play a game without fancy elements? At least it has cards. Yes, true.
That is true.
Yes, it's a hand management. Let's see, actually. I can never remember all the things that's in it. It's like variable powers, all this stuff. But if we look here on Board Game Geek, 3,183. It's rated right now overall. I rated it here just a... I rated it there because like it's okay. I gave it a 7 because like I'll play it. But I'm still not sure about it. There's still some things I'm unsure. I've played it maybe 5, 6, 7 times now, maybe somewhere in there. But people do recommend it best at 1. It's pretty low complexity. The rule book's kind of okay. It's a little hit or miss. But yeah, there's some rules questions online. But it's a co-op game, solo obviously, hand management, modular board, tile placement, and variable player powers. There's all the taglines for the mechanisms. Adam says, this is unusual, but I'm in. Yeah, I know.
I like to change it up.
Yeah, we're definitely changing it up here. This is one that I played solo, then I put it on a few polls for Patreons, and it had votes always, but just never was the winner. I was like, man, I want to play this co-op. We're just going to play it. So we'll do that with some games for sure.
But we did have people in the chat asking.
Yeah, people were asking for this
videos
to play
of
this.
it.
Yeah, when I was even in the solo playthrough, people were like, when are you doing that co-op? We want to see it. We see it with multiple players. Because I guess there's like a few solo playthroughs out there, but not any real co-op ones, I don't think. There's people playing by themselves pretending to play co-op, but it's not like...
Oh, that's not the same.
Not the same at all.
Not the same.
Yeah. Let's see. So Sajah says he's got this game around 50% wins. Solo, I'm probably a little higher than that on wins, but yeah, this game is not the easiest game by any means. It did take me a couple of times to figure it out before I won the first time. Yeah.
Well, it seems like the kind of game that you have to play a couple times just to kind of get...
Yeah, you need to understand, you need to learn the decks, because there's 3 decks in this game. A 1, 2, and 3 tier deck. Whoops. And the single tier deck's a lot smaller, but there's only a specific amount of cards in each one that you may be digging for. And if you don't see them, sometimes you're really in trouble. And if cards come out in a different order or you build in a certain order, you may be looking for a card and you may just not get it, which may make it really hard. So you're kind of just like playing as best you can, hoping to see the cards you need, but trying to adapt with what you're dealt.
Yeah.
A lot of randomness just because you're playing from 3 different decks that are random. Yeah, that's all I can really say there. And then based on the shape of tiles you put on the board, that could really mess with you when later you need to build something and you may have not left yourself space or built something in a weird situation, or you're looking for a certain card to help you out get money and you just don't have the services to get you that money. It can get real messy, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Last night in our game, we did win. We got in the, not the top category actually, we got in the second to top, whatever it is. You have a rule book there?
I do. We got 60, didn't we?
59 or 60, somewhere in there, which is
a
grand city. But if you get 61 or higher, it's a heavenly city. And I did come to one conclusion, I think, after playing one co-op game and a bunch of solo, is co-op is way easier. At least 2-player versus 1-player. And I think that has to do with having 5 cards per player to choose from in a 2-player. But when you're playing solo, you only have 7 cards to choose from. which doesn't sound like proper balance to me.
Yeah.
Like it makes it much harder. I think solo you should just be playing with 10 cards all in your hand, but I could be wrong. Obviously, like you don't have another person messing with your plans and stuff, so maybe it is easier that way, but
Yeah, I find this game is very cooperative. You really need to talk about your strategies.
yeah, because it's truly just a solo game. You're both just it's like yeah, it's a solo game that multiple players are playing together. Really is how it feels to me, but it's not a bad thing.
No.
But yeah, it is fun. That's for sure. Still a fun game though. Don't get me wrong. Darren says, I cannot bear watching The Last of Clank because I don't want it to be over. Hello. We will do that. We'll get that game back out and play the board, I think, on the channel, but I'm not sure. I'm still not sure if we're going to do it or not. But when we can get 4 players around the table and just play with our board we made on both sides, maybe for fun, but
that'd be cool.
I don't know if like many people will care because you'd have to have watched the series. I don't want to spoil for people, so it's like I'd have to put spoiler warnings all over it.
Yeah.
We'll see. But lots of other games to play too.
Yeah, definitely a fun series.
But take your time. That Clank playthrough is going to stay on YouTube for a long time, so no rush. You can watch it whenever. Oh, that's true. Multiplayer, you do have to build one after another. But even in solo, like you're still taking turns, right? I don't know. And you get to exchange. No, it doesn't change it. I don't know. All right. Let's get to the game here. Let's figure it out. All right. So, City Skylines. It's got this cool little cardboard tracker for the score. Not sure why, but it's a thing. So you track your right digit on here, and then your 10s, 20s, 30s, whatever up the other side. But you can be negative on score, and if you ever get negative 10 on this little overall score 3D thingy here of the cityscape, you lose. And this is what's going to track our final score. So it starts at 0. And we kind of do this game in waves. They're called milestones. For the first milestone, we'll flip over one of these tiles and we'll start working on a section of the city. We'll pay money out of our 12 money that we start with in our bank here, our city pool or whatever. And then we will pay to flip one of these tiles. We can choose whichever one. But once we start working on one, that's us starting to work on a milestone. And we can place buildings down. We can place residential, which are green, commercial, which are blue, industrial, which are bigger, and they're yellow. And then there's even these unique buildings, which is a module you can add in, but we're going to play with all the modules this time. I think I did last time too, when I played solo on the channel. But these are unique buildings. They give you special ongoing powers, most of them. And that's an add-on. We're going to play with roll cards, which are an add-on. They're just like your variable powers. We're going to shuffle these up, give 2 to each player, and they can kind of draft from those 2 which one they want to use. So we're going to do that. So that's another add-on. We can do that in a sec. And then another add-on is policy cards. So there are these cards, these policies, they come out. You can spend money on them and help manage your city here. And I'll talk about this board in a second. But there's another add-on we're going to play with. These clear at the end of a milestone if you have them in your row, in your hand of cards, I guess. But we're going to just play with our cards flat out on the table. So this is the important part. This is the game. This is the game we're playing right here. The real game with a side of Tetris. We're playing managing our meters here. So everything's starting on neutral. It's all on 0. It's all in the middle. It's all good. Happiness 0. We got our utilities up here. We got our power. We got our water. We got our trash. All at 0. It's all happy. Obviously green goes to the right. It's good. Red go to the left. Bad. Okay. We're trying to just manage these stats. Keep them as center as possible. I mean, it's okay if they're in the green. That's great. But you don't want these in the red. Then we have our happiness. This is our overall like victory points, our score. This is something we're managing each milestone. And at the end of a milestone, when we're done working on one of these squares, these tiles, and we go to flip another one, that begins a new milestone. But at the end of that milestone, in between that, you will transfer all the happiness from our little meter here to this score tracker for the game. So you're going to do that through 4 milestones. And then at the end of the game, you see what your score is on this guy here. But if this happiness here ever goes down to -5 on this track, we lose right away. Okay. If we ever have no money in the bank and we're forced to spend money and can't do anything else, we lose also. If a player is not able to do anything on their turn out of the 3 actions, we fail also. Okay. If we score less than 30 points or 31 points or something.
Yep.
What is it?
31.
Less than 31?
Less than 31, so 30.
30 or below is our score. We've failed the city. Our city's a horrible mess, supposedly. So we'll see. And then we have down here, these are, I forget what these are called, but it's basically your pollution, your traffic, and your crime. And these, you need to spend these kind of, and they go up from 0, but they don't hurt you until the end of the game. But if they ever get maxed out on any of them, and you need to play a card that requires you to raise traffic and you can't, or raise crime and you can't, or raise pollution and you can't play that card, and that's how you could get stuck not doing something on your turn and just fail the game and lose right there on the spot. So you got to manage this stuff throughout the game, even though it doesn't affect your score till the end. And these utilities, if they're ever below at the end of a milestone, you have to subtract from your happiness before you transfer it to your score. A little score display here.
And then the labor force, you didn't talk about that one.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I went over the employment bar. So our employment, it's at 0. You can create too many jobs where there's not enough workers. You can create too many workers and there's not enough jobs. Okay, it can happen. If ever at a milestone, it is out of whack, either minus or below, you have to pay 1 unit of money to correct it. So if you're above by 3, you've got to pay 3. If you're below by 3, you've got to pay 3. So you have to kind of pay to create jobs or pay to get workers. Like, very SimCity, yes. Exactly what this is. Feels very SimCity. But wait till I show you the board. It's a Tetris SimCity. But I guess that's part of SimCity too, is finding spots and properties and jamming buildings together and make sure the fire department's in the right neighborhood and stuff. Yep. All right, so the turn overview card here. 3 actions on a turn. Super simple. First option. Remember, if you can't do any of these on your turn, you fail. Game stops, you're done. So if one of us gets stuck, we're in trouble. That's why we need to work together, make sure I'm playing cards that allow her to play cards, and she's playing cards and moving these meters, allowing me to play cards. And we're trying to keep it as dead center as possible, except for the happiness. Obviously, we want that firing up as high as possible. All right, so the 3 actions. Play a construction card. So we'll show you those construction cards in a sec. Actually, I'll divvy them out right now from deck number 1. These ones are usually smaller, cheaper. There's some downsides to them. It's a smaller deck, but the juicy cards are in the higher ones, but you shouldn't be drawing from these. And you're allowed to draw from deck 2 and 3 whenever you want, but sometimes you're not going to be able to make those yet, or they're going to cost too much, or maybe you need it later. So it's like a little game within the game of when to start pulling from these decks is something to learn and master too. All right, so from deck number 1, I'm going to divvy 5 cards to myself, and I'll start explaining some. Hopefully you see examples of kind of everything. And another add-on module.
Oh, man.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's interesting. 5 for you. Yeah, that's weird. And this happens sometimes. Sometimes you get a weird start where you're just flooded with something, and that's why when you're playing solo and you only get 7 cards, and that happens. There's no mulligan rule in this game that I know of, which is something I would probably house rule for sure. I think this game needs a mulligan. It might have one. I just don't think there is. But do you remember reading one?
No.
I don't think so either, right?
No.
Okay, so play a construction card. Place a building or zone on the game board, pay its cost, receive its benefits. If any apply from the service buildings, draw 1 card of your choice. So you just play one of these cards, you make the building or whatever, and then you replace it from whatever deck you want. Then the second option is exchange a construction card. This is when you're stuck, when you can't play something, or you have a card that's maybe you don't want to play till later in the game, which may happen. Maybe you draw from a later deck. Maybe you just have something that's like, I don't have a police station to build. I'm going to store this for later. So to exchange one, you just place any one face-up card, and we're going to create a little exchange pile, kind of like a 4th deck. You pay 2 to do it, though, and that's kind of bad. You don't want to be wasting money in this game. You have to be real efficient with your money. Remember, if you run out, you're done. If you can't, you can run down to 0, but if you need money to do something and you can't do it and you're stuck, it's too bad. But at some point, after I exchange from here, I can grab another card out of this deck, or out of this exchange pile if there's any more in here. Or I can just draw 1 from any one of these. So that's the second option. And when you draw a card, at the end of playing a card, you can also grab from this pile when it's there. Okay, but we don't have that pile yet. That's the exchange pile.
Okay.
Or you can end a milestone. And to end a milestone, there must be at least 1 zone or building in every district. That's the district symbol. And for the last milestone, at least 2 buildings in every district before we can end the game. Okay?
Okay.
That's your 3 actions. So, we'll talk about the news add-in too. We're also playing with the news cards. They're in there kind of like policy cards. They'll come out. they'll really mess with us. We'll talk about those as they come up. I'll show you how they work. So here is a building card. So let's talk about some of the iconography, I guess. So this is a utility building. This is the water tower. This is from deck number 1. So it's the like lowest of the low. It's got a number 1 there to remind you. To build this, it's going to cost me 3 money from here. And it's going to bump up my water by 3. Just a one-time effect. I play it, that gets discarded, it's out of the game. And then I would grab the smallest water utility. And I'd put that on the board and find a spot for it, which I'll show you the board in a sec. But it's like a tiered system. So in deck 2, there's a bigger water tower or a bigger water card, a water plant or whatever, that will get you more. And then there's an even bigger one in deck number 3. And that applies to all utilities. Utilities, you can only have 1 per district. So you can't have a water and a hydro or whatever in the same, not, I guess that's hydro. Sorry, a water and a power plant or a trash.
Landfill.
Landfill is the word I'm looking for. Thank you. In the same district. And I'll flip this one. This is the one we're going to do, but I'll flip it for you. So here is what it looks like. So you're trying to fit these in here. So this is a district within the roads here. And as you flip the other tile, it will expand that district possibly. But we don't know until we flip it. We just know where the water is. So actually it's going to end up flipping this way. So you can build this any which way you want in this grid, however you want. And positioning doesn't matter for utility. It still benefits the whole zone, the whole place, whatever. But there's services. And these services, where did I put that?
Where'd you put
Oh,
it?
my water tower.
Oh.
So services, like example, the police station. Costs you 1 money to build. It will reduce crime by 2, but right now crime's at 0, so probably not a smart time to play this. Unless you're trying to play the city, or the police station, to benefit on another card. So example, this residential zone will increase your population to look for jobs, but also increases your pollution. And if it's built in a district with a police station, you get a plus happiness. So like you may want to play this card before I play this card. But then maybe you don't want to play this card because your crime isn't, you don't want to waste this -2 crime when your crime isn't up yet. So there's this little game within a game of like trying to be as efficient as possible when to play what card. And that's really the puzzle of the game, which is neat. So to flip this one, we have to spend 2. If we're going to do this one, they recommend doing the cheapest district first. So we'll flip this one. And we got to line up the water the same way it was. Okay, start there in milestone A, I guess. So that's been flipped. What else we got to talk about? I guess there's industrial zones, commercial zones, and residential zones. These are the 3 colors. They match these tiles here. When you're placing a building, you pick any tile you want. And Zimpadillion, I don't know how I'm saying that right, but thank you so much for subscribing. Do you have to play the cards together to gain the happiness bonus? No, you just have to play one after the other. So on each turn, you're only playing 1 card. But for example, so how this works, to play this, if there is a police station, let's say I have the level 1 police station, there's a downside to level 1s. If I have it in this zone or in this district, and I want to get that happiness bonus, I have to actually build the residential zone touching at least one side or one square, one corner, whatever. Not a corner, but like a 1 square has to line up on the side, and I will get that bonus. But the cool part is about the level 2 and level 3 police station, they have that district symbol. So it actually can cover the whole district. So I can build it up in that corner, and I can put it, as long as I put, let's say this was that residential zone, I could put it even way down here, and in the same district, there's a police station, I get the +1 happiness. So that's the advantage of level 2 of the services. Level 1 kind of suck. They're nice and small, but the problem is they're small. So trying to get buildings all touching the sides of them to get the bonuses kind of sucks. So there's that whole like, do I try to hunt for the level 2 ones yet? Do I not? Because our crime's down and our traffic's down and that kind of thing. It's like a little crazy puzzle. And sometimes they give you bonuses, like give you money. If this commercial zone would give you money to your bank here if it's built in a district with an industrial zone. But this commercial zone creates trash. It obviously takes people out of the population to work, I guess, is what off the employment, take them out of the unemployment pool. But it also creates traffic because now people are going to be driving to this commercial zone. So it's going to raise our traffic. But sometimes you want to raise traffic if you have a card like this bus station that's going to reduce traffic. So maybe I'll say, Mel, I'll play this one first to raise traffic. So when you play that, it makes sense to reduce the traffic.
Yeah.
Like, you got to do it in order. You're not gonna play that and waste that -2 traffic, and then I
No.
play this after. That's silly.
Nope.
So there's things like that. So we're gonna be talking. You got to really work together in this one, or you will fall apart. That's from experience. But here, so this is our roll cards. So I got the architect and the gardener, and you can totally reveal these and discuss them and whatever. Architect. If you build a service building, so that's the medical, fire, police, or parks, schools, or like education, or transportation, like bus terminals and stuff, you pay 1 less money. But that's only me, not you. Just me when I build those. That's cool. The gardener, who I believe is the designer of the game, is the guy who's in the picture there. I could be wrong though, but I'm pretty sure he is. Where's the book?
Oh, yeah, he is, I think.
Yeah. Is that you? Yeah, that's him. Look at this guy. Look at this guy putting his face in the game. So cute. But anyways, if you end a milestone and have either of the utilities, so any of these 3 utilities at the top, if they're on the -1, any of them, I won't lose happiness for that. But if they're anywhere else below -1, I would lose happiness for that line. Okay, if I'm explaining that right. So you won't lose, no happiness loss in that category. Okay, but that one's like weird and situational, but could come into play. But I like the building service buildings, but the problem is you have all the service buildings right now. I don't know. What do you got?
So I have the statistician. You have 1 more construction card in your in your display than your fellow players. So an example, in a 3-player game, you will always have 5 cards. So in this game, I would always have 6 cards. Or the event organizer. As an action, you may pay $1 and mix the current news
Card.
back into the pile.
Okay, so sorry, I'll explain news cards then because that does matter. Okay, these cards can come out of deck. There's 5 of them in deck 2, 5 of them in deck 3. Okay, same with unique buildings. There's 5 in deck 2, 5 in deck 3. Same with the policies, I believe. 5 in deck 2, 5 in deck 3. So you'll never see any of those modules added into deck 1 and messing with you yet. But this one is the news module. So these will come out. They're news, and this is low property value. And it says no residential may be built in a district where there's industrial. So that stuff can really mess with you. And then there is also things like this. Traffic congestion. Whenever traffic rises, minus happiness. So they're usually very bad things. So the fact that you are able to cycle them is good. Whenever an industrial is built, plus an extra pollution. Lacks oversight. And what else we got here? This is just the deck 3 ones. Whenever the workforce, whatever employment bar rises and is above 0, -1 happiness. So there's a strike. Too many workers, they start striking, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyways, statistician Mel. And Animation Raptor, aka Tiny Babin, is here.
Hello.
Hey, I hope you're doing well also.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take the statistician because having 1 extra card, I think that's huge.
Yeah, that's the one I played with before. I've played with that one, and that's very good in solo.
Yeah.
So you have 8 cards instead of only 7.
Yeah.
But we're now going to have basically 11 cards to choose from instead. So it gives you just more options. And that's the one I would pick probably too.
Yeah. I mean, this is going to be helpful, I bet you, when something's going to come up and block us later in the game. And I'm going to say, oh, I wish I had that.
Yep.
But, yeah.
But remember, when another news card comes out, there's only going to be 1 news card in play. When a new one comes out, it replaces the old one. And at the end of a milestone, it automatically clears the current news card. So that is also a thing to think about.
My cards are kind of shiny. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it okay for people?
I think it's fine.
Okay.
Let me just, 1 second. Let me just be right back. All right, we're back.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, got
That's
rid of
better.
the glare off the cards there. Okay. So, yeah, maybe I'll try this gardener. So if we're ever at -1 on any of these, we're fine.
Okay.
Okay. I'll try it. I don't think it's the best one, but we'll see.
So do I get to draw one more right now then?
You have one more construction card in your display than fellow players. Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
I think we probably do the rolls before we even draw our cards.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of teaching us all in a weird order here.
That's okay.
All right. And at the end of a milestone, so when we decide, we choose whenever we want, we feel ready, we go to the next milestone. For each of these 3 utilities up here, if they're below 0, you'll lose -1 happiness. But with my gardener, if they're at -1, we're still fine. Then you check your rule cards, like the gardener, mayor, administrator, whoever you are, statistician. Now this is very bad wording. It's transfer happiness value to Skyline for overall happiness. That is basically, it should say, add your current happiness to the Skyline. So just add it. You're not transferring, and that I noticed there's lots of rules, questions online in the BGG forums that were like, people play this game and assume it's take all your happiness from here, reduce it back to 0, and put it onto their transfer. Because it's bad wording. You're not transferring. And on the rule book, it doesn't give you an example of how it works. But and for each employment, like I said, plus or minus, you have to spend money.
Okay.
And then you have to pay development costs to turn over the board piece you want to turn over. This one's 4 money. This one's 4. This one's 3. Oh, this is scenario 4, by the way, in the rule book. There's a bunch of scenarios, and then there's a whole bunch of like make your own kind of scenario rules. You can lay out the board however you want. You can use as many tiles as you want, do things however you want, basically. Then exchange construction cards. So you can exchange any amount of cards here for different decks over here, or that exchange pile I talked about before, but it'll cost you $1 for each card you do exchange that way. And if there's a news card drawn that way, put it straight into the box. It's out of here. Then you get rid of your current news and unused policy cards, throw them into the box. Okay, that's how a milestone will work. So we have 10 money. First player is you.
Okay.
And you get Chipper. Chipper is, I believe, from the video game, the PC game. And yeah, that's him.
Awesome. Okay. So, just talking out. I don't want to play the bus station yet because it's going to -2 transportation. We don't have
Correct.
any. Same with the police station. The medical center is not a bad start.
Yeah, it just gives you +1 happiness.
gives us
Do
some
any of us
happiness.
need medical yet? No.
No. My landfill will give us some trash,
Extra trash collection.
but it costs 3, so that's.
Yeah. You
My,
need to start making money as quick as possible, I find. Make money early.
do you by chance have a park?
No?
'Cause
I
I
don't have any services. I have a
Oh.
utility, the water zone. But yeah, we can keep digging through the one deck because we have not seen the park. See, if you look here, we haven't seen the park, we haven't seen the education, and we haven't seen the fire.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, well, I think because I'd like to save the commercial zone until we have a park and I can get +3.
Yeah, I have this commercial zone. I can get +3 if we have a bus terminal, and it raises crime.
Do we have something that'll increase our transportation first before I play that? Like just to kind of think
I
like
know.
if I just start with maybe my medical center, which isn't. Let's see what we draw.
Yeah, that seems safe.
It seems like a safe thing.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll spend one of our dollars. Take our medical center. So
remember, things have to be adjacent and touching it to get the bonus off of it because it's a level 1 medical center.
Yep. So
And remember, these districts here will continue on. Same with this one over here. It will most likely continue on to the next tile. So you could put it in a way that even in a future milestone, you could still be building and taking advantage of it. Or you just put it up here in the middle somewhere where it can touch the most
I was
things.
kind of thinking like there.
Okay.
Okay.
So top left corner.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm good with that.
Okay.
So +1 happiness.
Boop.
Okay, and then I will draw from deck 1.
So you got the
Oh,
elementary
that's
school.
cool. Why am I getting all of these?
I don't know.
Okay, well again, that's
The deck's not that big. I guess it's just different.
yeah. Oh, but you have the industrial that works off
Yeah.
of school, so I
Yep.
will play that next.
Okay.
And if you can raise transportation after that, I'll maybe go towards the bus station. So, but I mean, you don't have to. I can do other stuff first.
Yep. I think I'll just build this residential zone. Although you do have the police station for later. This water tower could be a thing. But it costs 3. But it will raise up our water to be used later, but I don't see anything that needs water yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, it sucks because I have like one that needs the bus station, we can get 3 money out of it. I have industrial zone that needs education, get 3 money out of it. If an industrial zone's built, I can get 2 money out of it. So like,
And the police station gives us happiness.
police station is a little bit of happiness, but I mean this is what you have to do sometimes, just build ones that are like less efficient. But you do have the police station, so it's like
I know. I have all 3 of what you need.
it's crazy. So I could spend 2 and just exchange a card, but I think I'll just spend 3 and do the water tower. And just make us not really have to worry about water for a while. And we'll build the smaller water tower. And this can just go like up in a corner somewhere because utilities do not need to be beside anything. Like services from level 1 do. So I will draw a card from... Let's go for a level 2. Well, there you go. I drew one that cares about water, but it gets me people if we have education buildings. So I don't know if that was the best idea, but...
Well, I can build this education building.
But I don't want to get our people raised up so much unless they're going to go down for sure.
I have a 1.
Because remember, any off, plus or minus, we'll have to pay for that, and we don't want to do that.
Yeah. Okay, so I should start with the school.
You can.
Because if I start with the school...
Yeah, then
and
I'll have an
you
industrial for this one.
That would also... yeah. Okay. I'll build the
Yeah, it
elementary school.
doesn't reduce anything.
So minus
So
1
money.
plus 1 happiness.
Boop.
In the school, you need to be beside the school.
Yep.
So with an industrial?
Yep, industrial big.
I'm thinking
You
that
could put it
exactly.
somewhere in here, but it doesn't have to be in the middle. I don't know. I don't know if we'll get... I have this one too that could be beside it.
So if I did it like that, you can probably build on both sides?
Yeah, probably. With residential, they're not too big. So I should be able to squeeze the residential in there, no problem.
Somewhere? Okay.
But it's those industrial, they're so big.
Yeah, I think that's
Okay.
enough on that side. Okay.
Sure.
And you raise your happiness. So I will draw from deck 1.
Yep.
Residential zone. Another park I need. Ooh. Okay.
So I'll build this industrial zone. -1 to the employment bar, +1 pollution, +1 traffic. And if I build it next to that education building, put it like that, and then boom, 3 money. Okay, gone. I'll draw from deck 1. Got another residential zone that wants the popo.
Okay. I need the bus station first, though, so I can do the bus station, then you can do your commercial zone. That'll increase crime. Then I'll do the police station to reduce it.
Whatever you say.
All right, we're going to
Tell me what to play when you want me to play it. All right.
We're going to do the bus station for 1.
Okay, I spent 1 money out of our bank.
-2 transportation.
Okay, we can only -1.
That's fine. We'll do a bus station. Here you go. And you need a bus station for your commercial zone. So I think we can do it. Gosh. We'll do it in this one, I think. Okay.
Okay.
I will draw from deck 2.
You got a
Oh,
policy.
policies. Okay.
So tell us what it is. Show the camera. Let us know. I like these
Restrictions
policies.
on keeping pets. So minus $2 and minus 2 trash.
Nope, minus 2 pollution.
Sorry, pollution. Oh,
Pollution.
wrong side. Pollution. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So we can earn us some money with the commercial zone.
Do you do the other commercial zone first so you can increase the crime?
Do we have a bus terminal?
Yeah, I just placed
Oh, okay.
them.
Yep. Okay. So minus 1 on the employment, plus 2 on the crime. As long as it's touching our level 1 bus terminal, we should be okay. I don't know.
It's the hardest part of the game.
I know. Playing Tetris. You put it in kind of a weird spot.
I put it in a weird spot?
Man. Like the tough part is like you want to use something small, you want to use something perfect, but then you know later there might be a district that like it would work better in. You might be stuck and you took all the good ones. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to put it like that.
Okay.
That sucks. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to alpha game it, but...
That's the wrong spot, you think?
Yeah, I don't think that's a great spot at all.
Well, I was just hoping that when we open up...
Yeah, I could probably do that. Maybe if you're worried about playing stuff on the bottom of it when we
Yeah, that's what
end
I
a
was
milestone.
hoping.
But okay, so we get 3 money because I'm touching it with this commercial zone. Bang, bang, bang. So I get that little bonus. This is why level 1 services suck. I would say the small L shapes. Small L shapes. Yeah, like this one maybe? I don't know. I don't want to take up too much space. I want to be able to still put something up in there. I think a residential zone maybe would fit, but now I'm like worried that this is like tanked.
No, this would fit in there. Or like a small plant of some kind.
I'll just do it like that. Yeah, I don't know. Same one, I'll just put it like that. I don't know, it's tough. It's tough. Okay, so I will take a card from tier 1. Industrial zone, minus work, plus 2 pollution. Likes that bus terminal. With an industrial, good luck. Not gonna be able to fit it in there.
Yeah, you will.
Maybe.
Okay, I'm going to play the police station. Paying 1.
Yep, 1 money.
Minus 2 crime.
Minus 2 crime. Crime's back to 0.
Playing a police station. You need a police station.
Yeah, if I can touch it with 2 residentials, that'd be great.
So I got to do it in the middle district here?
Probably
somewhere?
right now where it is, yeah.
Oh my goodness, where the heck am I going to do that?
I don't know, you're down here or something and I put it on both sides. I don't know.
Do you touch the wall with it?
I don't know. Don't ask me. Just it's fine. I'm not sure. I don't know this part of the game really frustrates me, but I like it. It's fun, but it's like trying to be optimal with it, and these things are shaped like I don't even know what. They're like all crazy shapes. Like I kind of want to just play with them, not with the game, and try to build a city where they all fit. But I don't stress over it. It's just like put it somewhere, just move on. But it is part of the game. It's tough. It's a tough part. So just put it wherever you think. You see the parts here. You kind of have an idea of what shapes are left, and you just do what you best you can.
Okay, I will draw from deck 1. I need
All
a
right.
park real bad.
Firehouse, another
Firehouse.
service.
Oh
You're
my
getting all the
gosh.
services.
Yeah, it's kind of
All
annoying.
the services. Good thing I didn't
Okay.
take the guy that reduced costs on services because I never get to play any. So yeah. It's Tetris, the Tetris and chaining cards. Yeah. There are 2 things that trigger my brain in this. Yes. Yeah. It gets you going, but it's like, man, it feels weird when it's like not optimally put on the board. I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but like when I put something that just doesn't like feel efficient, I start like stressing out. But sometimes it's like your best choice. You can only guess, like you don't know what else is going to be needed to put there, right?
That's true.
And then you draw into needing an industrial zone touching the bus terminal after you put that there, and you're like,
I think you can get it. There's definitely ones that'll fit in there.
yeah, but I could do it after when we get to this milestone even. We maybe go this way instead of that way, for example, which I think we would do.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, is it me?
Yes, it sure is.
So you got the policy reducing pollution. So things I see right now before ending the milestone, A, we need more happiness, because that's ridiculous at 2.
We need more.
And we need to add more to the employment.
Yeah.
But our utilities are fine. So we can take those down a bit. Money is okay. As long as we have 3 to pay this and pay our employment. With 5 right now, we're good. So we shouldn't dip below that. But this beside an education building get us our workforce up. And reduce the water. Yeah, I think I'll do this residential zone. -2 water. And as long as I build it, touching that education, +3 on there. So +1 now on our employment bar. And let's go to, what am I looking for? Deck number 1. Dog park.
Oh, I need that dog park.
Yeah, there we go.
I need
Dog
that
park.
dog park.
All right.
What do I do here?
I don't know. See, the problem is we're building so many services, they're all going to be jammed up in here. We're not going to be able to take advantage. But eventually we should see the services for tier 2 or tier 3, which cover a whole district, but they're just bigger too.
Do we just flip? Like, do we end the milestone maybe?
We just don't have enough happiness, I think, to transfer to that
you're
board
right,
to
you're
get
right.
over a 30 score right now, if you're thinking about it. Unless you feel our next milestones, couple milestones, we can get up to like above 10. And I'd stay above 10 so we can transfer 10 in the last 3 milestones. Then we can get above that 31, but that's a little weak. I try to get like at least 5 to 10, somewhere in there, and I feel comfortable with the first milestone. But I just don't know if we're getting the cards and the efficiency for that, and I don't want to jam everything so tight in here to where we can't take advantage of these services later. But also building up money right now is not a bad thing. But our happiness won't go down at least because these are under control. So if we can I get 2 police station happinesses right here on my turn and still have garbage safe. Pollution doesn't matter until the end of the game. The only problem is our employment will go up by 2 people, and I just bumped it up by 3, which is weird. So feel free to take it down.
Well, I can only take it down.
That'll give us money. Oh, but you don't play that yet.
No.
Firehouse, we don't need it.
Firehouse is safe, but it's
No, we don't need it right now.
I mean, I could just do this. It doesn't give us the money, but it increases our labor.
Yeah, that's the problem. We got labor problems.
I mean, I could just do this.
2 to reduce only 1 pollution.
I know. I don't think it's smart, but
could build the firehouse like here, so then we can just build on it in the future. We don't have any cards that need it yet, but we could. We're revealing this next.
Happiness.
Yeah, it's worth only 1 to spend.
Okay.
I think it's fine. Remember, we can always exchange cards. We could spend 2, but I feel like only do that when we're in super desperate situation. So we're up to 3 happiness. Firehouse built.
Might be a bad spot for that, but
Well, pick somewhere else.
no. We can. There might be some shenanigans we can do after.
Sometimes you just have to put stuff down and not efficiently just to get a card out of your hand. That's I find. So which deck do you want from here?
1.
Okay. Residential zone. Looking for the firehouse.
There we go. No, I can't.
I knew that would happen. That's funny. All right. So now what am I doing here? Taking advantage of the police station, I think.
Actually, I think I'm.
Here, let me try to raise pollution for you. So I'll do 1 to the employment, 1 pollution, and I'll try to put a residential zone beside that police station. Okay, which will get us 1 happiness up to 4. Boom. Draw from deck number 1. Got another residential zone. Again, increasing the people, which mostly what residential does. It's commercial that reduces it.
Yeah.
So we need to build some commercial zones to get that down.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to do that too for reducing our pollution.
Yep. Oops. And then
pollution down.
I will draw from deck 2. Need some better stuff. Oh,
City news. Here we go. We got a bad reputation. Whenever a card earns you money, you get 1 less money. That is so dirty. I think is my most hated one. I hate seeing that.
All right, I'll draw from deck 2 again.
And since that doesn't go to your hand, you get to do a replacement. Remember, if you get policies right now, though, they go away at the end of end of the milestones. That's you gotta be careful sometimes before drawing them because you'll just lose them. But
High school.
so this high school C covers the whole district, so you don't need to do this whole building beside these things like we're doing right now, like idiots. But this one you spend 3 just to get 1 happiness. But
Yeah.
again, you might not want to stick it in a district where we're already jammed up. You might
No.
want to do that in a nice fresh district
Yeah, I will.
to cover
for
the whole
sure.
thing. But who knows?
All right, you go ahead.
So. Bus terminal. Can I fit an industrial there?
Can you fit the industrial? Yeah. That one will fit.
Okay. Yeah, as long as there's ones that are like 3 wide or less. Okay. So let me do this industrial zone, which will -1 to the workforce, +2 on the pollution. Let's see what we got. Let's jam that one in there. It's against the bus terminal, so
Oh, it's perfect fit.
yeah. Well, we just lost 3 squares, though. That's not a perfect fit.
Well,
Unless this one. There you go.
there's the perfect fit.
Perfect fit right there. Takes up so much damn space. I hate the industrials. Not as much as I hate the unique buildings, though. Look at these monstrosities.
Shadas was saying that to you. No, take the longest one.
Yeah.
We got it. We got there. Oh, Spencer's here. Good evening, Spencer.
Hey, Spencer. Good evening. Okay.
Okay.
So that's this one. I think I got the 3 money. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm not sure. I think so. We're at 9. Oh, man. Hate when I go back and forget. Oh, but I get 1 less money, though. At 8. If anyone knows if I took the money or not, please let me know. But so that news is hitting us. All right. I will then draw from. So what services have we seen for level 1? The park.
You have the park.
I have the park.
We've seen everything from level 1.
Except for landfill,
I
which
have
you
it.
have it. And power.
Oh, power, yeah.
But that's okay. We don't need the power.
No.
Because we're even right now. And we can be at -1 and we're still good. I will draw from. Let's try to get that news out of there. I'll draw from Tech 2. So I got a unique building. It's the courthouse. If you build a service building in this district, you may move the marker 1 additional space on the corresponding bar, which is great.
Nice.
Especially when it's the happiness bar. But the courthouse is this guy here. So like building that somewhere. The problem with these unique buildings are just huge. But it's a unique ability then that would come into play for the rest of the game. So that's like the trade-off. But be careful. I've played a game where I tried to put as many of those on the board as I could. Did not turn out good. Only build like a couple a game, I think, is the right way to do it. And obviously some of them, the earlier you build them, the better they are in the long run. So that's why it's kind of good to dig through deck 2 a little early sometimes to find some of these that when they get out right away, sometimes they benefit each milestone. And obviously if you get them out first, they're going to hit every milestone. Okay.
Another thing, so I don't really have anything that's like super beneficial to us. The only thing I could do is possibly just throw the landfill in this district, just like in the corner there. But it costs 3. Any thoughts on that?
What's our which the landfill?
Yeah, because I don't want to play the high school yet. I can't fit this beside the firehouse yet. The dog park's not built yet. Same thing. I could play this one and we just lose out on the but we're increasing.
But we're going
and
to
I
cost
don't
us
wanna
more
do
money
that.
by
This
increasing
is,
employment.
for me, this is like the safest thing I have. That doesn't really do much. Just spends
And
3.
it still leaves us with money and we need to keep moving on. We need 3, 4 right now. So that puts us at 5. That's a little.
Unless we just end it here,
That's possible.
we'd have to pay 1.
Yeah, we could.
Maybe that's just smarter.
Or.
Because if we did flip this one, then I'd be able to play this
Yeah.
in the next.
We can do it. Also gets rid of this piece of crap.
So
All
we can
right.
start making our money again.
So your turn. You're going to end the.
Yes.
And the
I will end
milestone?
it. Yep.
All right, here we go. We're ending a milestone. So, first things first, we look at these bars. Utility. None of them are negative. They don't hurt our happiness. Okay. Then we transfer the gardener, whatever, and then we transfer our overall happiness which is 4.
Seems so long.
Yeah, it's fine. It's only first milestone. It's normal. So now we got 4 points for the end of the game. Woo!
Okay.
Remember, we need 31 or more to win. So that's that. Employment bar. We're +1, so we have to spend 1 money. If we couldn't spend that, we're out. We'd fail right there, lose the game. Okay. Then we got to pay development costs. You want to do this one?
Yeah.
So we're going to pay 3. I'll exchange this 5. So we have 4 money left. And we flip. So there's our new milestone or whatever, place to build on, our new tile. Yes, Spencer, this is cooperative, 100%. Yes. Great solo game too. I think it's a better solo game than a co-op game, to be honest. No offense, Mo.
That's fine.
Just kidding. Think of it this way, you've earned 16 points already.
That is true.
No.
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 Well, we can minus.
Exactly. So you would think that this 4 points is solid, but we could mess things up so bad that this happiness, we could be all negatives here at the end of the next milestone, be such a tight spot, be so in trouble, and we're just going to the next milestone because we have barely enough money left, and then boom, we lose all this happiness, we go negative, and we're done, and we fail. So that is not 100% true. Your happiness could go down, but hopefully,
it was like this.
yeah, sorry. Yeah. But hopefully it does keep going up from there. And yes, that hopefully will transfer forward every turn, but is not a guarantee. You could just draw horribly off the decks and things could go wrong or make some bad decisions.
Yeah.
Or just have to play inefficient cards that start hitting some of your things. And also remember, you lose happiness at the end of the game based on how bad these bars are. So yeah, it's not 100%. Okay. But generally, yes, it does work that way, where that should transfer over every milestone. Hopefully. Hopefully don't mess it up too bad here.
Okay, so I ended the milestone.
Yeah, you're first player.
So I'm first player again.
Oh, current news card. Sorry,
yes.
I wasn't done here. Do we want to exchange any construction cards? Do we want to store any into this exchange pile we haven't used yet? And this news is out of the game. And any policies we would have, any of those pink cards, they would get discarded also. They only last a milestone. Use them or lose them.
I think I'm okay once you get that dog part going.
And you're allowed to discuss this. They actually say so in the book that you should be discussing at this point. Make sure people are spending, because this pool, we share it. So if you don't work together and you don't spend this correctly, and somebody could just be dumb and all right, I want to get rid of these 4 cards. I want to exchange them and draw new ones. But that costs me, for each card I throw away, to exchange to new cards to store for later, I have to spend 1 money each card. And I could put us down to 0, and that might make it hard to play certain cards. So I don't think we have anything that's really store it till later.
No, I don't think so. Because this I can put in another district, somewhere down here for later.
So I'm good. Let's not do that.
No,
and go ahead. You're first player in the new.
So I'm going to play this residential zone. So -1 on power. +1 on employment.
Yep.
I'm going to build it beside the fire station.
Okay.
So...
any green tile you want.
Let's do...
get that fake news out of here, yes.
Yes.
I wonder if there is one named fake news. No, I'm sure.
That'll fit in there.
Fake news.
There we go. Okay. So we get +1 happiness.
Yay, we're at 5 happiness.
I'll draw from deck 2.
So you got a residential zone, -1 water, -1 trash. If your happiness is greater than 5, you get +1 employment, +1 happiness, +1 money.
Okay, so we got to bump
well,
it up.
that came up at a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's greater than 5. We need one more.
More.
Okay, so I can build that other residential beside that police station we were talking about before. Again, too many people. We're overpopulating our town here. Money is also a thing.
I don't really have much to minus the people.
Yeah, I know. We'll get some. We just need more commercial zones in play. That's what does it.
Yeah.
Once we start getting some higher level commercials, it will help. Okay, so I'll build this one, minus, plus, and then... I'm looking for here, but yeah, I don't know.
You're looking for like something like that, no?
Maybe. I guess I was thinking that one first, but then it like causes us trouble at the medical. I was hoping I could find something that kind of like just hangs over and touches on the corner
Oh, okay.
to then leave the medical out, but that's fine. That's fine too. There's still a spot here for medical around there. We may never really need to slap something against that medical. Maybe we find a level 2 or level 3 medical and put it in a different district where it doesn't matter that we're beside it.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Okay, so then we get a +1 happiness. Boom. I will draw from number 2. Police station.
We got the better one.
Yeah, the better one. -3 crime, but we have 0 crime. I will never play that until we're at least 3 crime
Oh,
up.
I got some that's got 2 crimes, so
You're
we'll
gonna make some crime.
But I need your dog park first for that
Alright.
one.
Oh, you should have said something.
No, that's okay. It's okay. I got this now. I wanted you to get the plus so we can
Oh,
get the
yeah, that's
benefit
what I
on this.
thought.
So I'll build this residential zone. So -1 water, -1 trash. We're greater than 5.
So we'll put it down somewhere, and then after you place it, I'll do the bottom part.
Okay, so this one I think I'm just gonna put in that center zone. Something stupid like this.
Whoa, Vile Rabbit's still alive. Hope you're doing
Oh,
well.
hi. It's been
Hey,
so
Romelia,
long.
hope everyone's chat is doing well. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. Hope everything's safe and you're healthy. Everything's all good there. Let's see here.
No?
No, do whatever
Oh,
you
okay.
want.
I don't know.
Remember, we can't go to the next milestone till there's at least 1 property in each district.
Yeah.
So you putting that there now has that one covered. Okay, before we get to the next milestone, either this one or this one, we have to have at least 1 in all of our districts that we have showing right now. So it's not a bad thing to do.
Yeah. So now we get +1
Oh,
labor,
boy, look at
+1
this.
happiness, and +1 money.
Okay, or
Okay.
5 money.
I'll do deck 1. I'm looking for those commercial zones. Oh,
Yeah, true. They should be easy and cheap. And
oh man, I think I definitely can't get that in there.
do you need it beside a fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, not happening. So we need a different fire station for that.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's a card you might store or exchange to like hold for later, but you have enough cards in hand to play that you're fine.
Yeah.
So who was that? You? And now me? What do you want me to play? My dog park?
Yeah. Are you making faces in the chat? You're ratting
Probably,
you out.
yeah.
You're ratting you out.
Maybe.
You could say.
No, I was just probably
don't
spacing
know.
out. I don't know. But yeah, I do like making faces sometimes, but that's part of the
I'll
fun.
watch
Part of the fun of the live streaming.
I'll watch it back later. Every time I do something, he's like, ooh.
Nice move, Mel. Great job. All right, so dog park.
Yep.
This little park right here. Where do you need it?
I need these two beside it.
You need a commercial and residential.
Yep. And it would give us $5.
So I'm gonna put it in this bottom corner here. I know it's probably not.
Nope, I can do both ends.
Or here.
Okay. Whatever you want to do, I'll make it
Yeah,
work.
I'll put it there. Yeah. Yeah, I'll stick it like that. And that costs us 1. And reduces our pollution. Let's planted some trees. We're good to go. All right, so you're saying commercial's the hot thing. I'm going to go...
Oh, I think it'll decrease our labor.
Yeah, I'll go deck 1. Industrial. Oh, that decreases labor also too. Industrial.
Oh, by 2. Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay, so I'm
It's a
going
place for people to work.
Yeah. I'm going to do this commercial zone, so minus our labor by 1.
It is weird to play when people are watching. Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
I think you're used to it by now, no?
Oh yeah.
Like, you forgot the camera's there?
Someone's always watching. I even talk to myself sometimes when I'm playing games. I was playing solo 7th Continent today, and I'm like just started talking out loud out of nowhere, and I'm like, no one's even around. Why am I talking? Like, what am I doing? Like, maybe I should play this. No, let's do that. Yeah.
That's funny.
All right.
Okay, so -1 on the labor and +2 crime. Thank you.
Nice. Labor down. Good. Crime up. Great. And you gotta touch that park.
Gotta touch the park. Oh, blocks.
Yeah, probably build it like down in this area here, maybe. As I was thinking, like residential would probably fit better up in here. A couple of them, if you need to. Excuse me, but
Yeah.
or that.
Like that.
Sure.
Okay.
What's that do? 3 money.
3 money.
Boom.
Do that, and I will draw from deck 1.
Okay, only a few cards left. Deck 1, like 4.
Oh.
Wind turbine. It's a level 1 power plant.
Okay.
But again, energy's good because remember I got the gardener, so that's the same as it being 0.
Yep. So this is just gonna kind of.
So
be
really,
off to the side
we
right
need
now.
some landfill action before we do the milestone because that's causing us -2 happiness right now.
Yeah. I'll just probably put it like down here somewhere.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good. Go ahead.
All right.
7th continent. Tell us more.
I mean, I was playing Solitaire the card game, not 7th Continent.
Sorry.
Yes. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just trying to learn the game. So we played it once, 7th Continent, with Mel and Chelsea. We're trying to learn the game. We played a little bit on that first like island area, trying to get off that island, and just kind of ran out of time. We didn't realize like that game really takes a while, and I wasn't sure. We played for a couple hours, and then my daughter was losing her attention span, and we were like, okay, let's do the save system, and we'll come back and play it later. Then a year passed. And yeah, and then some box showed up from the Kickstarter saying, here's a bunch of cards to replace the cards in your 7th Continent. I went, okay, I'll put that to the side later and deal with that later. So I pulled that out recently and was like, I want to play this solo on channel. I need something to play in the day solo, and I want something that's a story. And I don't want to go back to Tainted Grail yet. I still remember too much.
Yeah.
So I need to play some other games like that first to wipe my memory, and then I'll come back to Tainted Grail later. Or when the next Tainted Grail content comes, maybe I'll wait for that. But yeah, 7th Continent. Oh, it is? Oh, Vinyl, don't tell me that. It's one of the longest games he knows of. So yeah, I started playing today, just trying to learn it, playing the Voracious Goddess, and got about 2 hours and a half in, lost track of time, didn't even know what was going on. I just looked up and was like, whoa, like the day has passed. I don't know what's happening. But I'm like going through the rules, trying to figure it out, make sure I'm playing correctly. So it's just me playing, going back to the rules, playing, going back to the rules, making some decisions, making sure I'm doing things right. So once I feel comfortable with the game, I'm going to keep playing it in the day, just not on camera until I feel comfortable with it. And then or when I die, as soon as I fail the first try on the Voracious Goddess, I'll probably then do my second attempt at it on camera, and we'll start playing it solo in the day while Mel's working, kind of thing. That's the plan. I'm trying to work on it, but I just need to be 100% on the rules. With that game, I don't want it to be a sloppy mess. So,
Nice.
again, with people watching you play a game, totally different pressure.
Yeah.
I'll make faces all day. That's fine, but I don't want to mess up rules as much. So yeah. So I got it out. I'm forcing myself into it. It's weird playing it alone, I feel, because it's a game like we played Tainted Grail together. It feels like that. So sometimes I'm like, I want to make a decision. I kind of would like to look to you for help, or what should I do, or should I go this way or that way? Should we split up? That kind of feeling. And playing solo, I'm literally playing true solo with one character, and it's like a very weird feeling. But I do like it. I do like it very much.
Nice.
The nice thing about that game is it allows you to play loosely. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, it's missed some minor rules. Doesn't matter. True, very true. I just want to like the crafting system. I'm just struggling a little with making sure I'm doing that all correctly, and the items, how the items all work together and stuff. Just trying to make sure I'm down with that. That's the only thing that's really like kind of tripped me up a little bit. But I think I got it. Anyways.
And just to say, Clean Sweep 38 is here. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Thank you for joining us.
All right, and it is you.
Yes. Okay, let's look at our stats here. What do we got? Power's okay, water's okay, trash.
I got trash covered.
You got that covered.
Yep. We need the people down.
We need some work places for these lazy bums. They're filling the houses, but they're not going to work. We need to make places of work for them. It's like they think there's a pandemic outside. They're all just sitting at home here. They need to get out there and work. All right.
Can you put that by the school at all? To get the extra...
I don't...
Oh, we can fit one there, 100%.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, you
All right,
can.
let's reduce people. Let's increase pollution. Let's make some crime happen. And then we'll put this... Unless there is... can't see them all the way we got them, but yeah, I'll just throw this one in there. All right. Not the prettiest. All this industrial right next to a school or a library or whatever that is. Not a good city, but that's what this card wants us to do. So that's what we will do.
Well, it's gonna give us some money.
So I'll throw back 1, take a 5, so we get 4.
Okay.
Okay, I will take from deck 2.
Oh.
Commercial zone.
All right.
Raises crime to 2, though. That would max us out. That's a bad thing. Do you have a police station? I have the police station. I could probably play that. I don't need it right away, but I have it in the pocket just in case.
Yeah. Okay. So you're good?
So right now, we always got to be thinking every turn. You got to think, when is it a good time to end milestone? Happiness is only at 7.
Yeah.
So obviously, if we can keep pushing that, it'd be great. We got to watch crime. It's getting a little high, but that doesn't hurt us in the milestone. It just might stop us from playing certain cards. Because if the crime is all the way at 5, you can't play a card that raises crime. You're blocked from playing that card. So you don't want the game to start locking you out of card plays, because then you could get stuck and then you start making real inefficient plays.
Yeah.
Or you can't play anything and then you just lose. Our employment's at a good spot. It would only cost us 1 extra money there. That's not bad. So just really trash. Just kind of needs to be moved up at least 1.
Yeah, I'm going to do that now.
But happiness. So
Yeah.
I have an industrial zone here that can generate happiness, as long as it's put in a district anywhere there's a commercial zone in that district.
Okay, so you have 2 options for that. That's
So I could throw it here. I could throw it like even down. It just has to be in the district where that is. Doesn't have to be beside it. Doesn't have to be touching. That's a happiness. You have high school that generates a happiness.
Yeah.
And that is all.
Yep. Well, I was going to put the landfill first. We'll get the trash up.
Okay.
And then maybe I'll then, after, depending on what I draw, I might go to the high school and maybe just put the high school, because it'll cover the district. Maybe I'll just cover it in this. We also need something in here or we can't move on.
True.
So.
Whatever you want, I'm down with. Final says he got his Kickstarter in on Frostgrave today.
Oh, Frostgrave. That's what you were looking up the other day.
Frostgrave.
That's what you were looking up.
Yeah, somebody
2 days
asked me
ago.
about that. Yeah, they said.
Buell, I think, asked you about
Yeah,
that.
he asked me about Frostgrave. I was like, I don't know what that is. Never heard of it. But then I saw they're giving away like a print and play something for Frostgrave. I saw that post. They're giving away something to people right now that they can print and play to play some snares of the game or something like that. But yeah, it's from like 2017 or 2015 or something, that game. And then I know they've had other Kickstarters for it. Unless you're talking about Frosthaven.
Yeah. Sorry, Frosthaven.
Which I was just about to say. Frosthaven is the game that I would think you meant, but yes.
Frostgrave is a game, though.
Yeah, and it is something somebody mentioned to me just the other day. They're like, hey, you should check out Frostgrave. I was like, never heard of it, but I looked and it's a thing.
Yep.
Wrong game, thinking of something different. No worries, Vinyl. Yes, we backed Frosthaven today, did it on a live stream. Something new. We did
That was fun.
Yeah, I did like a little countdown waiting for the page to drop. It was a pretty fun live stream. It was so fun. So fun having everyone there. I was like, I shouldn't do this. It's pretty stupid, but we had like over 100 viewers at one point, all excited, waiting for it to launch. It was super fun, super hyped.
It was fun, for sure.
It was good. But yeah.
Oh, he has Frostgrave. Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, the second person's telling me it's good.
Huh.
But it's like a skirmish game, though. Oh, you took my advice, bought the base game, yeah. I'm not trying to reduce sales on Frosthaven, but man, like Kickstarters, like they're not as much of a deal as the companies producing them make you feel they are. Because remember, Kickstarter takes a cut, so they don't exactly underprice those things. I think they just take that cut into account.
Yeah.
And the fact you're basically buying direct from them when you go through a Kickstarter, so they're making like all the profit. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. But yeah.
Cool.
Anyways.
Okay. I am going to build the landfill for 3. That will increase our trash by 3. Okay. And then we're just going to build it.
Anywhere, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it just cannot be in the same district as another utility. So it's the only one I see utility in, so you cannot put it there.
I just kind of want to use like efficient space. Like nothing can really fit in there. So do I just put it like up here? Or that's one option.
The only thing is, remember, this district will grow. So you could possibly stick I could stick a police station of level 2 in there, and that could affect anything built in that district.
You're right. So we have, what's this? Actually, look, nothing can fit in there.
Again, a level 2 service could probably go in there that would affect everything in the district, but it's your call. You could just put it even down here just to make it so we could, if we need to, end the milestone. Now we have sufficiently put one property in every district, so we are good to go.
Okay. I'll draw from 1 so we can finish it out soon.
Do we need to finish it out? What are you looking for?
Oh, you're right. We don't.
Because remember, stuff that has better money, better points sometimes.
Yeah, deck 2.
Deck 2.
Right. We have everything.
And we'll get some policies. But again, policies will disappear at the end of the milestone.
Yeah,
we could get a news. We could get a dirty news. We could get a unique building. We get a coal power plant. 4 money plus 4 energy.
Better than my
or plus 4 electricity.
Okay.
Is that 4 million plus already?
Yeah,
oh
you
my
looked
God.
at that. You already knew.
Yeah, Canadian.
Canadian,
it was like 5.3 million or something before we started the stream when I looked. Yeah, that's crazy.
Clint's asking, how many people does this game play, and how long does it say it takes?
Up to 4 players. I don't know what it says. There's also normal game time, and there's Rob and Mel chatting with the live stream, taking our sweet time, getting on tangents. Game time, and that's completely different.
So we got
40 to 70 minutes, 1 to 4 players, age 10 and up.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think I'd go above 3 either, as Sajat says in the chat. Again, I've only played it 2-player now, and it's fine. It's good. It's good 2-player so far, but I think it's a really great solo game, and that's the reason why I said to the publisher, yes, I'll take your review copy, because I was like, this looks interesting. I want to try it. And I've had fun so far with it solo.
I love the puzzle aspect of this
game. Very
like
puzzly.
Trying to figure out what to put where.
Very puzzly.
Yeah. It is your turn.
All right. What is the thing here?
And remember, we can end any time, so...
Yeah, but if we can jam some happiness...
Yeah. I can do 1 happiness if I go next. Build a high school.
I am...
So Rob and Mel time 2.5 hours.
Yep, exactly. That's what you guys would not like it if we played this in like 40 minutes on a live stream and just said, oh, that's it. Good night, everybody. I also ramble on about how to play at the beginning too, so that changed it. But I love getting those comments after a video live stream is done, and I'll look the next day and somebody will come in and comment and go, what the hell? Why does this game take so long to play? I see the video time's like 2 hours. Not watching it. Good job. Thanks a lot for nothing, or something like that. Yeah, I did like a Thor video on my Thor video recently.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
I did a first look at Thor from Marvel Champions where I did like multiple playthroughs, talked about deck building, went over all the cards in the deck, chatted with the chat, and it was like a 3-hour live stream, and we all had fun doing it. But then after someone comments like, oh, I got 2 minutes in and realized it was a 3-hour video. No, thank you, or good God, or something like that. It's like that. Okay, it was a live stream. I don't know, like.
Yeah.
You can scrub through it. I don't know.
Love every minute. Guys,
yes.
Just have fun. No problem.
Yeah, no, I
we
know. I'm at that point. I know. I used to like bad comments used to bug me, but like you build a thick skin, and it's just like whatever, man. Like whatever.
Yeah. That's fine. So
I try to improve though. Constructive criticism. If there's general constructive criticism, leave it in the comments below. I do not mind it. I love trying to improve from it. But yeah. If it's just like, oh my God, you suck. And then like, okay, cool, thanks.
Yeah, or name calling. That's not really nice either.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks for the comment.
Yeah, it's like, but, whatever.
Yeah, no worries, Spencer. No worries. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. But yeah.
We also try to be different from other channels too,
yeah,
right?
That's true.
So,
I'd be a little more casual, a little more real, not so fake and like professional.
Yeah, and we're having fun with you guys.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I just did I do something?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I did. I
don't know why it plays take so long, because we forget what we're doing.
I just did the coal plant. It's your turn. You're figuring out something about happiness.
So I don't want to raise this up to 3 crime.
No.
I could minus the population. I think I'll just go for the police station.
Yeah, okay.
And put it, even though I'd rather probably build it in a new district there, but this one is kind of like building in a new district. There's not much there. So I'll spend 3, reduce crime back down to 0, give me the level 2 police station, and I will just jam it here in this corner.
Okay.
So it will affect anything that's in that district down here when it's eventually expanded. I will take from deck number 2. Oh no! We got some city news. Not enough customers. Whenever a commercial building is built in a district where there's no residential, -2 money from your bank.
I hate these kind. So Jad says, well, I mean, in terms of video, you guys are up there.
Oh no, Nick Cowley's here. Oh no. I gotta block and delete him here. He's in the chat. He knows how to use the computer. Get him out of here. Hey Nick, how's it going?
This game is really cool. I think you'd like it too.
Hey Nick, how's it going? Tell Ashley we said hi. Tell Madeline we said hi. That's Mel's brother in the chat there. Who you guys have seen in our Scythe playthrough and some other playthroughs on the channel.
Lots of things.
He would be in more playthroughs right now if we weren't on lockdown and worried that he would cough on us and make us sick. So that's the other problem.
Yeah, his wife is essential service, so she is still working. So
poor guy.
Yeah, so they cannot come.
So I hope you quarantine your wife every time she comes home, Nick, and just kind of like lock her in a room for 14 days every time she comes home from work, so you don't see her. Yeah, I don't know why they call it a milestone
either.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense.
He's
so bored.
He's watching us. He has to be bored.
I know.
He's super bored.
Well, we'll keep you entertained for.
All right, so I'll draw a new card because I got a city news.
Okay.
So we gotta just make sure when we're building commercials, we're putting them where there's residential.
Yep. I hate these ones.
That one's not bad.
That one's not terrible, but I mean.
But if we hadn't seen many commercials yet or built any, we'd be in trouble.
We haven't. Oh, you have 2 in your hand, I guess.
So we got a residential zone, -1 power, +1 crime if I build this, and then if I put it in a commercial or in a zone that has 2, or in a district, sorry, that has 2 commercial zones, I get +1 to the workforce and +1 happiness.
Okay. What was I gonna do now?
I don't know. What do you got? You can make money. We're at 5 only, but that's still enough.
Where's that dog park at?
Right now, 5 is the minimum we need because these both cost 4 to flip these over, and we need 1 employment money. So
yeah. I could put this beside the dog park. It would only give us 2. Oh, what about... Oh, that would increase our labor. Oh, I don't really have any... I guess I could just do the school for happiness.
Whoa, putting us down to 2 money?
Oh, we only have 5.
That's what I just said. You obviously weren't listening.
I was listening.
So 5 money is 4 for this tile or 4 for this tile, and we need 1 right now to pay for our employment. If we don't have that 5 and we try to end the milestone, we fail. Because we can't pay those costs.
Well, the only thing that I can do that can generate money is this. You don't have a fire...
Fire station is
fire
up
station
here.
Is locked in.
It's a little trouble in that neighborhood.
I don't think there's any possible fit in there.
No, we need a level 2 or level 3 fire station for that.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just do this one. Are you okay if I...
Yeah, whatever.
Decrease the water?
Down to...
Plus... Oh,
I know,
okay.
this just... It doesn't really...
Let's put something beside the dog park. Let's do that one.
This is Reg Jot's comment. I really cannot stand the shaky cam, foggy, 1080p level videos. No, understood.
Oh, yeah.
480, yeah,
I
480p, 480p. Yeah.
You sometimes watch the shaky cam ones, and well, like
the good quality shaky cams I'll watch, but like
I don't like this kind of videos.
The like
motion sickness.
Yeah, not a fan either.
Yeah, that's me. All right, 2 money.
Boom.
And then I'll draw from deck 2.
Bouncy Castle Park.
Castle Park. Okay.
So let's get the art up there for everyone. That's kind of funny.
Okay.
So it'll reduce pollution, but it costs us 3 to build it.
I think, do we just...
And the milestone with 7 happiness.
It costs us 6 to end the milestone.
It's me right now, though, right?
Yeah. But unless you have something that you could do.
Let me see. I would reduce power, which is a problem.
I can increase power, but it
I
costs
know,
money.
that's the problem, and these don't generate money. This, reducing the workforce, is good. If I can get it beside a bus terminal. Yep, let's do this commercial zone. So what I'll do is reduce by 2, raise crime, reduce employment by 2, raise crime by 2, and I'll put a commercial zone. I don't know. No, that's not what I want. Yep. I'll just put that commercial zone in there, and that will generate us 4 money. And I'll draw from deck number 2. Industrial zone, minus the power, minus employment, plus the pollution. If it was beside a fire station, which we still have not seen in level 2, that would get us 6 money. So again, the level 2 is going to generate you more money. We could also start digging to level 3 to find that fire station from there also. So what are you looking at here?
Not much. I don't know what to do. Everything I have is
You can end the milestone
well,
if
I
you
could
want.
just do this. This doesn't, I don't have to, it would raise it by 1, our labor, but it doesn't cost anything. Our trash would be at 0, which would be fine. I also can just do, no, that puts it down. Yeah, this is the only thing that I can really do that actually just like doesn't really hurt anything.
Okay. Put a residential zone anywhere. It doesn't matter where, really.
Yeah, so I think the ones that don't, it doesn't matter. I'm just putting them in that center zone.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, at some point we might need to build something that needs multiple residentials in the same zone. But remember, there is stuff that's like you get points if you have one of each in at least, but we have that kind of built here. But
yeah.
I would vote. But then again,
No,
it's like
that's a bad
blocking.
spot. That's a bad piece.
Or like this. But
No,
your call, your
that's a
call.
bad piece. No, I need a 2-er. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. I got it. Okay.
You made a Tetris. So they're just game pieces covering?
Well, sorry, I think you have to start with vinyls. Why is
Oh,
half your
sorry.
town big open field?
Because
So we haven't uncovered it yet.
We haven't paid the money to start construction there, basically, is what it is. So there's like, basically, you have waves in the game. They're called milestones. But originally, you start the game just building on one tile. And when you choose to end a milestone, part of it is like you're getting score and you're checking your stats, and it could affect your happiness. And you transfer that score to this overall tracking chart, which is your like overall score on this skyline here. But then you pay this money and you'll get to flip the next tile, and then you start into that next milestone. There's a bunch of things that happen every time you end a wave, basically. So it's like trying to end the wave at the right point when like your bars aren't too much in the negative, because that'll affect your happiness, and your employment costs you money if it's out of whack. You're trying to have that in the neutral position. And these bottom ones do not affect your points until the end of the game. But again, they stop you if they're maxed out. They stop you from playing cards that cost that. So it's like trying to find this right point. And it's also trying to make sure you have enough money to go to the next milestone, to afford your employment problems, and to start construction there. Because if you don't have enough, you fail. So, yeah.
So Clean Sweep asked that above, and I totally missed that. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Ask again. I'm sorry about that. I missed that one.
And also, you transfer your current happiness to your overall score in the skyline. So right now, we're only sitting at 4 points. You need to have at least 31 to win the game. But you want to try to get like above 60, and then you're like a baller. We got 59 or 60 last night when we played the first time co-op. It worked out great. But the cards came out in a way different
This
order.
one's not looking as hot as
Yeah. We're definitely struggling a bit in this one.
Yeah.
So we're only sitting at 7 happiness. So if we throw that up there, we're only at 11. We're trying to get to 31 at the end of 2 more milestones ending. That doesn't sound like we're going to really get to where we need to be. This is like a super advanced version of prize property from 1975 to 1977.
Never heard of that, but
That's
cool.
before my time, obviously.
Yeah.
Neither of us were born
No.
then, but I'll take your word for it.
Cool.
That's awesome.
I will draw, if you will, from deck 2 for me.
Deck 2. Water pumping station.
God.
So we're not seeing like a lot of the policies yet and stuff.
No, I'm seeing all the buildings.
All right. So I am going to, let's see here. Reduce plus 2 industrial, commercial and industrial, or this one plus minus
I might just have to end it just
Yeah.
so that, I don't know.
Plus crime, minus power, plus people. Nope. I think that's the safest one, but 2 industrial, or it just has to be in a zone with an industrial. What do we got for commercial here? Okay, I'll do this commercial zone. -1 trash, -1 on the workforce, +1 on the traffic. As long as I build it in a district with an industrial, I will get 2 money. So I'll build that there, and 2 money. So up to 13 money. That's good. Boom. So let's draw from deck 3. We got a unique building, the Opera House, immediately after construction, +1 happiness for each residential property or zone in this district. Boom.
We have a little bit of money now again.
Oh, whenever this is built where there's no
You're good.
residential, yeah, we're good. Okay.
You were good. So actually I should probably just keep all these together so we can see. -3, 3, 4, 4, 3.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Remember, when we end the milestone, you can toss away stuff.
But I gotta pay for that.
Yeah, per card. 1 per card, but it goes in this little exchange pile, which we can get back later when we need them.
Yeah.
I
think I should
You could do the water one, but it's up to you. Like, because water right now will lose us a happiness.
Yeah, we can't afford that.
Why not? We're at 13.
No, like happiness-wise, we can't afford
Oh, yeah,
happiness
exactly.
loss because we don't have very much.
You also could build a high school. It just gives us straight happiness.
Which was my thought before.
Could just go to the next milestone and hope to, like, really max it out later and see things that give us more happiness. But, man, I don't know. I got a bunch of smiley faces on my cards here, but...
I could do the high school if you can do some other stuff.
I don't really need anything that's off the high school.
No, I know, but you don't need anything off any of these cards.
Well, just water is what we need because that's minus
All right, then I'll
happiness.
just do the water pumping station.
Okay. For 4, it's a level
this
2.
one is a level 2, yeah. So it can't
Go
in that
here.
one.
Can't go here, and can't go in
go
this
there.
district. All right.
Okay,
So water +4.
sweet. Level 2, please.
You got the bus depot, service city over here. Wow, it's so crazy. You're getting all these services.
Okay.
Woo.
Okay.
All right, let me see here. How big is this opera house? Opera house is yay big. No way.
fit in there.
No way. Nope. Too many people live here. We can't put an opera house in there. Could put it up here and immediately get 2 happiness. But if I work on putting a residential in there first, let's leave that there for a sec. Workforce up, crime up, power down. Power down, employment up, traffic up, as long as there's
We also don't want our people
no commercial
to go up.
zones. Yeah, I
'Cause
know,
our
I
people
know.
are perfect. Why don't we just maybe do we end now?
Never. Never, never, never. Well, the other thing is I had this stupid courthouse. Probably should have looked at more since you have all the services. But it's only when you build it in the district, it would make it go up an extra point. But I mean, whatever. All right. That's not much happiness, but it's something. We're just going to build a giant opera house. Unique building. Immediately after construction, +2 happiness. We'll go up to 9 for each residential zone in this district. 1 and 2. It's not super efficient, but it's
okay.
what we got. Gave us some happiness before going into the next milestone. And I get a residential zone, which has 2 happiness on it. See, if I had this one first, I could build a residential in the zone. Up here, I could have built the 3rd one. And because there's 2 other residential in that zone already, I would have got 2 happiness off it. Then when I built the Opera House, this is what I was looking for, but I don't have.
Just build that one in this section where all the people are living.
Yeah, that's true. I can do that too.
Yeah.
But it goes back to you.
Okay,
But that is 2 happiness, though.
We have a 9, and we need 4.
What can you do? I
think
mean, we
I
are
think
at
I
0
end.
here, and we are at 0 basically lost
Yeah,
here.
I think I end the milestone.
Are you sure?
Or I build the high school first to
Or,
get +1.
okay, what do we have? 9 money?
Yeah, we need 4.
If you raise power, because I can use power on this and trash. But trash, why did trash still sitting there? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's your call. But I know you want to end because you want to drop these services down in new districts, right?
Yeah, but I could do the high school in this district
Okay.
for 3,
That put us at 10.
and that would give a happy.
14 at the end of the
Then
second
you-
milestone.
Then you can still do, but all yours are gonna make it minus energy.
Yeah, so this actually will lose us 2 happiness when I'm gaining the 2, so it just evens out.
So that's why I think if we do it now,
You can, yeah, go ahead if you
I'm
want to do
gonna
it.
end the milestone.
All right. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
the game could use some 4x rules. All right,
Okay,
so we're gonna
ending
end the
the
milestone.
milestone, yes.
So you can take the first player token, which you still have.
Yep.
So none of these are gonna hurt us because we have the gardener.
Yep.
So these 2 that are at -1 would normally make us lose a happiness each, but they're not going to because the gardener is okay with that. Then we transfer our current happiness, which is 9. So we're gonna go to 13 on this track here.
Oh my gosh, we're doing terribly.
Yeah, we're very terrible. Very terrible here. Okay. But if we can get it 31 or more, we win. That's fine. This game is pretty challenging. So next is we don't have to pay for employment because we're
Perfect.
even. Which one do you want to turn over?
Do you want to turn over this one?
Whichever one you want to turn over. You're in the milestone. I'll let you do it. It's all good. So we got to pay 4 money. I'll
Yep.
take away 5, put back a 1. We're at 5 money left. All right.
Okay.
So that's the next one. Now, exchange cards. Any cards you want to put in our exchange pile that we are totally not using, you can put there, but it costs you 1 money for each one you put in there. But remember, whenever we go to draw cards in the future, you can draw from that pile. So that is something we don't really use very often, but.
I know, because I could just.
And also we get rid of current news cards. See you later. And you do get to draw new cards to refill right now for any that you throw away. But she ended the milestone and she isn't the gardener?
Oh yeah, remember that was the question about. And we just play it that they're both.
Oh. Is that how that works? If you end the milestone. Oh, okay. So this is only me. If I end the milestone, this affects me only? I thought it affected us in general. Yeah, it didn't really say that. I didn't know. I would assume it's plural you. Yeah, I tried to look that up before. I remember we had this question.
Anything. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not in the rule book, and it doesn't. No one asked that question online. Yeah, I'm just used to playing solo, so I just think it's always like.
So then.
Yeah, she got to have 1 extra card.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So then I'll just play this one then before
Yeah.
you did that.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you end it.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah,
Okay.
we might have messed it up in the first one then.
So I will just do the school.
So that will add another
And then
happiness.
we've done it in here before it.
Okay, so we're at 14 on our bar.
Okay, yeah. So I would have just done that first.
Or no, 15 we should be on our bar.
We just had 1.
No, 14. 10?
14.
And
Yeah.
we had 4 before, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
Yep. Then I would give that to you. You would end
Yeah,
it now.
okay. I would end the milestone.
Yeah.
I get it. I
Yeah.
get it. Okay, that makes
Okay,
sense.
that works.
Yeah, sorry, I misunderstood that.
No, we definitely thought it. Yeah. Okay, I will draw from deck 2, please. Policies.
But that would disappear at the end of the milestone.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have that. Okay, that's fine.
So we lose the new bike paths.
Yep, and then I'll draw from deck 2 again.
That would be gone also. You would get a different card. That would be gone also.
Oh my gosh.
And you would have
Okay.
this.
Perfect.
So we also lost. This is a bad one to lose. Support of charitable organizations minus some crime. We're at +2 crime. That would be a nice way to reduce crime until we can find that third police
Yeah.
station. Yeah.
Is all good?
Well, no, but it did have a hiccup like earlier today.
Oh, okay.
But it could just be a network thing,
Oh, okay.
like to YouTube. I don't know.
Nobody's saying anything, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just keep going on.
Okay.
So I hung up on them. It's happening. YouTube's having problems.
Okay. So now you. Sorry, so I flipped this, and now it's your turn.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so Jack says we're dropping frames.
Yeah, I see that. It stopped. It just did it once for a minute, but yeah.
Should be good.
It's like the thing lately. Ever since the whole lockdown thing, it just like will sporadically happen, and I don't know. Like, I don't.
There we go. Now it's
yeah, now it
excellent.
says it's good again. So I don't know.
Sorry.
Yeah. Just a network hiccup, I guess. Okay.
We still never found the bigger fire station, did we?
You can look right here. No.
No, like I just in digging.
Yep. Two. It could be in the bottom of deck 2 and the bottom of deck 3 also. Those 2 fire stations could be down there. You may never see them. That's the other problem that happens sometimes in a game. You hold a card, you hold a card, you hold a card, and you just never see it. That's why you need to exchange those sometimes. But then when you exchange them, sometimes you draw into it, but then you just draw it again next time. It's fine. All right. So we only have 2 money.
I can play this to get 2 money on my turn.
I have no way to generate money. All right. Let's build this residential zone. Okay, I'm going to build a residential zone. -1 power, +1 crime.
Wow.
I know it doesn't need to be near the fire, but it's in the same zone as 2 commercial at least.
Yeah.
So 1 happiness, 1 people.
Okay.
Industrial zone from level 2, minus some workers, plus pollution, plus crime. If it's in where there's 2 other industrial, +7 money.
Oh, so that's got to go in this one unless we can
Yep.
open that.
So I was
up
holding
right
that
now.
one for a while.
Oh, okay. So then I'm going to play this residential zone. So -1 water, plus a pop labor. I'm going to play it where there is
At least
one,
anywhere in the district, 1 commercial zone.
which I think I will just put it. I think I'll just put. No, is that a? Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
it's just bumped
Okay.
over a little bit.
And that will give us 2 money.
Oh.
Okay, and
4.
I'll draw from deck 2.
All right. Commercial zone, looking for some emergency services.
There is some emergency services up there.
Yeah, nice.
Perfect. And -2 labor, so that's good. I'll play that next.
Okay. Okay, let's do this residential zone. Minus the power, minus the trash. We're going to play it where there's at least 2 other residential zones. I think this one. Yeah, let's just go in there. And then +2 happiness, up to 13.
Clean Sweep says, thanks for sharing the game. Gotta go. Work early. Be safe.
Yeah,
You
no
as
worries.
well.
Thank you for
so
stopping
much
in.
for
Thank you so much.
joining
You be
us.
safe too.
Thank you. All right. Where are you drawing from?
2. City Hall, unique building. If you build a service building in this district, pay 1 less. Sure.
Okay. I'm going to build this commercial zone. So -2 labor and +1 traffic.
Okay.
Commercial zone. It's got to go beside. Can that fit in there?
Yes.
Does that fit perfectly?
Yep.
Awesome. So it's beside the medical, so I get 4 money. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll draw from deck 2, please.
Policies, installation of recycling containers. -2 money to get us +2 water.
Okay. We got it. I will do one of these power
Yeah.
plants in a minute to get that. Probably this one.
Okay. All right. I'm going to do this one. Minus a power, plus employment, plus traffic, and put this residential somewhere where there's at least one commercial. Not the best thing with the park there, but hey, whatever. Up to 14 on the happiness. Let's go, whoops. Let's go to deck 2. Commercial zone. This wants to have the like a park and a medical in the same district. You get 4 money plus 1 happiness, but that's those ones are tough. The ones that have 2 on them, I find.
No, I think we might be able to do that because I have a park here and there's a medical there.
Yeah, but there's no space up there for that.
Yeah.
And putting a commercial. Okay,
yeah,
sure.
Maybe. I think we might be able to.
Yeah, if you want to do it, because you have the park.
Yeah.
But then again, that park is only taking advantage of that one building. Then we draw into other parks and we have all this space over here, and you're not.
I know.
I don't know. It's tight, but it's like sometimes what you have to do if you want to do it.
Well, is that urgent right now, or
I don't know. It does generate 4 money and a happiness.
Yeah, I like
but
that.
Also gives us.
But it costs me 3
But
money.
look at the traffic. It puts us up to 1 away on the traffic.
Well, I have a bus depot to reduce the traffic later.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. It's the big bite.
Unless you want, do you have something else that you'd rather do first?
I don't know.
Yeah, we need that fire station for
this. I can't do until this is open.
Yep.
Because that's when it'll get us 7 money. That's great. And the fire station problem.
I know I have that same thing. We need a fire station. I'm like digging for it.
And deck 2, there's
let's
still
just do
quite a bit left before you find that level 2 fire station. But you never know. Maybe the fire station in the deck 3 is like right near the top. But again, we have so much in deck 3 we have not even touched.
Yeah. Okay, let's do the park. So pay 3.
The only thing I would say
is increase the
reducing the cost of the city hall could be a thing, but city hall looks like this monstrosity.
Yeah, so not much.
So like you could, it definitely wouldn't work with like what you're trying to do up here, but like it just makes services cost less to put there, but like that doesn't help you when half your district's taken up by this.
I know, right?
So it's like hard to say, but go ahead. What are we doing? Paying 3 for
the bouncy castle park. And
-3 pollution.
-3 pollution, and I think I can put it right
All right,
here.
affects the whole district.
Yeah. I'll draw from deck 2.
City news, not enough workers. Whenever the employment bar drops and is below 0, -1 happiness.
Okay. I'll draw again from deck 2. Those are kind of good, right?
There it is.
Yes,
Fire
yes.
station. We got it.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. So
I think you can fit
yes.
one of those in there for sure.
All right. So -1 on the workforce there, +1 on the traffic, getting me a little scared. And then I feel like there's not much left that squeezes in there after the fact. So I might as well just try to jam it all up good in here.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is.
Do you have to be
I have to be touching the medical.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Get it real big then. All right. So that gets us 4 money. I'll take a 5. +1 happiness up to 15.
That sounds better.
Yeah.
All right.
City planners. All right, deck.
I got the fire station.
Deck
so now
3.
Any deck you want.
The oil power plant.
Oh, we've got all the power plants, so that's good. All right, I'm gonna do the fire station for 3.
All right.
This is the second fire station. I think I'm just gonna put it up in this corner here, and it'll do the whole district. We need. Oh, hold on. We need 2 industrial.
Yeah, so put it somewhere where a nice amount of industrials can get in there.
Yeah.
And remember, this one benefits if there's 2 industrial in the same zone. So we could chain them all off.
Yeah, we can fit 3 in here.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, versus this square is smaller than what.
But eventually this one opens up. So even if it's not in this milestone. But if you think we can do it in that one, that's great. Because remember, we do need to have buildings in here before we can even go there. So that's fine. Yeah,
I mean,
if we can jam them in there, I'm down.
Fit through
All right,
there,
let's do it.
Okay, so +1 happiness.
Yes, 16.
And I'll draw from deck 3.
Commercial zone, we have a
I need medical.
flaming ring. I don't know what that is. But anyways, minus trash, minus 2 workforce. You need emergency and police to get 6 money together in the same one.
Okay, so we need emergency.
So this is one downside we're doing kind of wrong here is you want to draw some of these level 3s and level 2s earlier so you see cards like this and then you can build to them.
Yeah, well, we haven't seen
But if we drop all of our services first, then it's hard to like have them work out. But we haven't seen everything yet, so.
Yeah. Well, we've only seen level 1.
But sometimes you just play them just to have the adjustment off the top.
Oh, yeah.
Like even if you don't get the bottom, if it's just adjust us to help us out.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, all you. The fire station is planted.
Oh yes, that's what we're doing. Yes. So this industrial zone, -1 power. Okay.
Yep.
Minus a worker. Whenever it drops below 0, minus the happiness.
I have nothing that'll plus it.
Damn. Okay.
Well, it's gotta be done, it's fine.
Yep. So minus the happiness down to 15. Plus the pollution. And then when I put an industrial in here, doesn't have to touch. I'm just trying to jam it in there, leave lots of space.
Yep.
6 money.
Yes.
Okay, let's find us a news to get this one out of here.
Yeah.
Deck 3.
Oh,
Another unique building. If you build a residential zone in this zone, so if you're putting them near the sports stadium, you get +1 happiness. If you build a residential in a different district, it's going to cost you, it give you +1 happiness, but then increases the traffic because everyone's trying to drive to the game.
That's funny.
Like the theme on it. It's subtle, but it's good.
Okay. I do want to place this, but it's going to make us lose happiness. So I think I'm going to dig for things that might give us happiness. And play
Yeah, if you know you're doing that anyway.
The power plant for 4.
Okay, I'll take away a 5.
Which will give us 4 power.
Right there, right.
Okay. And then I'll dig through 2. Deck 2.
Another news.
Okay.
All right, but it could be worse. So it gets rid of the other news. Yesterday's news, fake
That's
news.
better, because then we can...
Not enough goods to sell. Whenever a commercial zone is built in a district where there is no industrial, -2 money.
Oh, okay.
Because you basically put the factories too far away from the stores. You need the production there.
Okay. Right here. Okay. I'll draw from 2 again. I'm looking for the medical building.
Well, you got an industrial zone.
Okay. Oh, again, it...
Yeah, no, huge.
Yeah, okay.
We can fit 4 in there.
I think we can. All right, all you.
All right, so I will build that other one.
We're not minusing happiness anymore if we're going
I
higher,
know, but we're still spending money on that.
Yeah.
Which is better than happiness, but what gives us more people? Residential, which none of us...
yeah, I have to place the power plant. Thank you.
Whoa, whoa. So it can't be in this one, and can't be in this one, and can't be in this
I'm
one.
just going to put it in this one.
All right, sounds good. Now we officially can move to the next milestone.
Sorry about that.
If we want to. All right. Ooh, that crime is so high, too. Oh,
Crime, I
yeah,
can't
look.
help.
Look, you won't be able to play that.
Okay, that's fine. I can play this one, though. I can play this one. But to be honest, I might, if we have the funds, I might play the bus depot or one of these first.
Oh, you have the bus depot
Yeah,
for
I
the
have
traffic.
the bus depot for the traffic. I might play something like that first to dig a little bit more to see if we can get like this going. Or something that will do plus on employment.
I like the sports one. It's kind of fun if we build more residential because it gives us happiness. It just raises traffic. But you only have a -3 traffic until we get the level 3 bus or some policies that help us.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about building that. To be honest, the next milestone I probably would spend 3 just to get rid of these unique buildings.
Yeah, it's clogging your hands.
Yeah, because I don't want to jam up any of our spaces yet because it looks like we have plans. But I could build one of these in here.
I placed the wrong electricity building. Oh, yes, I did level 2. I'm sorry. You're right. Because I had 1 and 2 in my hand. That's level 1 still.
Oh,
Sorry.
I see.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you.
I see.
Sorry.
Yeah, I have level 3 over here.
Yeah.
Maybe I just build one of these.
Where are you going to build it?
I don't know. Just like in here, I think, or here.
In there, though.
I know we have these 2 services.
Yeah, which if we get the medical one in there, we can get this going.
Yeah. I could spend 2 and just exchange one of them. I could do the power just to fire us up, but I don't know. It's kind of like expensive. We don't really need to do it. I mean, I need to do it even this game.
I think you do. Oh, you can't do the other one yet.
Could end the milestone.
You could. That would open up for that one to be able to be placed here. Because right now we'd only have to pay 1. And then what do we have? 15?
Yeah, milestone will cost us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're at 15 happiness, which brings us to 29.
Which we're almost there. Then this would open up. You'd be able to place that on your first turn.
What?
This one.
Oh, yes, true. True.
And then we get $7 back.
Yeah, okay.
That sounds good.
All right, I'm going to end
and then this is good for you.
Yeah, I'm going to end the milestone. So happiness will go down 1 because of this trash.
Yep.
No, down 2, actually. Ooh. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, whatever. 13. And then let's transfer 13 happiness over. So we're going to 27. Get in there. All right. 27 total score so far. And then we got to pay 1 for our employment problems. Then we got to pay 4 to turn over their final game board piece there. And we can exchange cards.
Well, this goes away and this goes away.
Oh, yes, yes. Yep. Okay.
So I will get, I'll get from deck 2 to replace.
But hold on, those don't leave till the end. Let's do the first part. So exchange and construction cards. If I do put these in the exchange pile, that's 3 of our money gone. We don't need the money to end, but if we're ever in trouble... No, we do need the money to pay this, though, at the end.
But you're on your turn, are you not going to play that for 7?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do this.
Yep.
Play 3 in the milestone, unless you have some cards you'd like to get rid of that are blocking you up.
No, I'm already going to draw from that policy that went away.
Okay, I'm going to put these 3 in our exchange pile, so we can get those later. You can draw from there if you want to grab any of these. You can pick them. You don't have to draw. Actually, you do choose.
Yeah, I know.
So if any of these make sense... Like if you're about to drop a whole bunch of residential in a big empty area, actually the sports arena, maybe I keep. The only downside is it could raise traffic to the point it's out of control. That one I actually like kind of. Yeah, I'll hold on to that one, but I'll just get rid of these 2 and just do 2 of them. And then I'll draw from, let's draw from deck 2. this one's okay if you get it early in the game. So at the end of a milestone, the first card exchanged by each player is free. So this is like literally trash right now.
Yeah, now it sucks.
Literally trash. I'll draw from 2 again. So I'll get a nice little residential zone here to increase some people in our neighborhood.
Okay, and I'll draw from 2 for the policy that went away.
Another residential zone that likes medical will increase the workforce quite a bit, actually. But increases traffic.
I know. Well, I got the bus depot. Okay.
All right, so I'm first player.
Yep.
So we'll do that industrial zone.
Yep.
Let's reduce this to -3, plus pollution, plus crime. That's scary. And then we will put one of these boys. I don't know. I'll just do it like that.
Okay.
And we get 7 money out of that.
Yes.
Boom. Back in business. I'll draw from deck 3. Residential zone. Minus power, minus water, plus crime. Wants education and emergency together. But...
You can't find an emergency.
No, whatever.
All right, I'm going to do... Where's that fire station? Oh, yeah, I can do... We need something that increases people. Do we have that?
Right here. right here.
Oh, right here.
It's all residential. Just look for the greens.
Okay, so if I do this... Oh, that's bad. This will give us 5 money, which then can... Yeah, let's do this one first. So minus trash, minus a employment, plus a garbage.
No pollution.
Pollution. We're going to build this in here.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
5
and then
money.
we get 5 money. I will draw from deck 2, looking for emergency services now.
Commercial zone. As long as it's in a zone with all one of each type, 4 money. I know.
Okay, so this has got to go in here to get 4 money.
But yeah, maybe don't need to do it all. It'll raise our traffic.
I know. Well, I'm gonna probably lower my our traffic next turn.
Okay. So I'll lose a power. I'll take a residential. Like that, which will get us to back in our workforce.
Nice.
Because it's in the same district as education there. Let's draw from number 3.
We'll put the bus depot. Where is it? Here. This is bus depot 2. Does anything really need the bus depot?
Well, not right now. So maybe put it somewhere where we can easily build stuff. So like here, or like it could be any corner or whatever. The only thing stopping us from ending the game right now is not having anything in this district.
We have to have 2?
Oh, yeah, sorry. We need 2 in each one, yes. So there's 2 here. Yeah, it's just nothing in here still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then minus 3 transportation.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. And I'll draw from 2.
Industrial zone.
Oh, look at that. I just built that.
Wants a bus depot.
Minus people, though.
And pollution creation. All right.
Okay. We need the police station and medical centers.
All right, I'm going to do the power plant for 5. And the big one up in this corner. And that's going to give us 5 energy. Putting us to +3, I think.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, let's draw from number 2. Fountain of life and death. All service buildings in this district will cover the entire district. See, that's good. This is why you should draw from 2, but again, this is the bottom of the deck. But like some of these ones that we see in 2 and this unique skyscraper from 2, if we could have got some of these like early in the game, like that's pretty huge. Like,
yeah.
So then you don't need to jam stuff beside each other, but it's arguable. They're so big, but the skyscraper is only this big, so it's not that bad. And what's this one? The Fountain of Life and Death's like a weird... It's kind of big. Kind of big and chunky.
Yeah. Okay. Bernardo's here also. Hi, Bernardo.
Greetings from Icewind Dale, having a drink with the Elminster.
Nice.
Welcome, Bernardo. Welcome.
All right. Okay. I cannot play this card because we can't go up 2. We don't have the hospital.
Yeah, crime is a problem.
Crime is a problem.
So the only police station we haven't seen is in this level 3 deck.
Yeah, but I'm also
And I've been in this situation before in a game, digging for that to reduce crime, because I think we've even seen the policy, and that's another thing. It's bad when you see that policy go by. Yeah, this policy we had go by and we didn't get to use it, and that's I find that's a huge one. Huge one. But yeah, if we can find that police station, it's like -5 on crime.
Well, I'm looking for the medical center too, because that'll give us like plus on people and
people plus, happiness plus.
Yeah, so we need to find that too.
Could be a thing. But you also could find the level 3 medical center.
Yeah.
So maybe we switch to digging in deck 3.
Okay.
Maybe.
Sure. Okay, I'll play this industrial zone minus a. Yep, you got it. All right, so we're gonna build this with the bus station.
It gets us 5 money. Okay.
Okay.
Where do you want to draw from?
3.
Commercial zone wants police and fire together.
Okay. For 7. Okay.
We have police here, fire here.
Do you maybe take some money and dump a card? Or no? Or you have stuff that you can do?
I could do the unique sports arena. It would start pumping up our happiness. The only problem is if we're not building residential in the same district, and that's the problem. Like we want to build residential where there's emergency in a park and all this. So if we jam a giant sports arena there, we're not gonna be able to fit the emergency and the stuff with the residential.
Yeah.
And then we start building them outside of it, and then your traffic starts going up, which is minus happiness at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So probably not.
Arno says, I get the feeling of suburbia on this.
Yes, it's exactly the feeling of it. Yes, city building. Yeah, it's similar, kind of. Yeah, a little different, but yeah, similar.
Well, it's up to you because that's your turn, right?
But I spend 2 and I dump one of these cards.
I don't know. Unless if you have something to play, then go ahead.
But
they're just like clogging you up.
Yeah, let me see here. Minus a power would be okay. Minus a trash, not the greatest.
No, we gotta find the landfills, which also in 2. I might have to just dig in 2 and you dig in 3.
Yeah, I'll spend 2. Let's do it. I'll get rid of this skyscraper. I'll put it in the exchange pile. I'll draw from 3. Policies cost us 3, and then you get +1 happiness for each education we have made.
2.
Okay.
That's not terrible.
Yep.
If we have the money at
Your
the
turn.
end. Okay, my turn.
So the only thing stopping us from ending it is not having 2 in this district. We have 2 in every other district. Wouldn't be the highest score ever.
I know, right?
We would lose, from these alone, we lose 9 happiness alone from just this problem down here. And then another 3 right here. So 12 happiness lost, and we only have 13 right now. So literally, like, ending right now is not good.
No, ending right now is not
We
good.
need to clean up this stuff. We need to have trash go up, crime go down, pollution go down before even thinking of ending. That's literally all we're working towards, I think. And if we can sneak in some happiness in there, that's good too. Money is not such a problem here. As long as we have money to pay that, it's not going to affect our happiness at all.
No, I know. Okay, well,
So let's fix these bars.
I don't have anything that'll fix the bars, so I'm
Okay?
just going to
And
dig for
don't
stuff.
adjust them any worse. Unless it's power or water.
Well, it's not really what yeah.
It's perfect world. That's what you should be doing.
Well, I can't even play this card at all. Can't even play it because that don't have
Because it
crime.
would block by the crime.
Yeah. This one I can just increase traffic.
Yeah, if
We
you
don't
want.
get the medical benefit, but if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we're going to do that.
Down a
So
power.
Down a power plus a
Up a traffic.
transportation.
We still could find a level 3 bus depot. And pollution is the level 3 park.
Actually, let's just put this in here, just in case we do have to end it at some point. Like if we're forced to.
Yep.
Okay. And then I will draw from 2.
What are you looking for?
The trash and medical centers. But I think starting...
But there's also a trash in 3.
Yeah, but we're going to have to get through so many.
Maybe. But we're also trying to get to police station and park from level 3.
Okay, I'll do 3. Okay.
That's just what I'm saying. Like, I know we may not hit them, but if you're drawing from 2 and I'm drawing 3, we have even less chance of hitting them.
I know. Okay.
You could still find a medical in 3.
We could.
So, but if you want the medical and you think we need it.
No. Well, we don't. I just spent that one
But
part
let's
of my
see.
medical.
Let's see. How much left in 2? 5 cards. Medical,
2 of them is...
medical could be here.
Well, medical, like there's 2.
So medical and landfills in here, and then a mix of other stuff. It's your call. We can do that if you think that'll lead to like, but what happens if I play this medical? Trash problem. If I try to play this one, crime problem. If you play this one, people problem actually max us out so we can never lower the people anymore, and traffic goes up and costs us at the end of the game.
No, I'll just draw from...
And trash is a problem.
No, I'll just draw from 3. I'll draw from deck.
It's like your landfill in deck 2 is only -4 trash. But the one in here is -5. We may never get through this deck, though.
I know.
This is so huge, but
I know.
there's also other good stuff in here, like policies. There's also news in here that will go. There's, I don't know how many more unique buildings, but there's some.
Okay, I'll draw from 3.
I don't know. It's tough. Residential zone.
Okay. Nice water. Okay. And Sir Jats is off. Gotta go to sleep.
No problem, guys.
Past
Thank you so
3
much.
a.m. here.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Good night.
Good night. Yes, get some rest. Stay safe.
Okay.
All right. So I will do this policy, I think, of -3 money. Actually, let's take this one. And we get +1 happiness for the 2 education buildings. And I'll draw from deck 3. Industrial zone. So if this is in an education district and 3 industrials, which is right here actually,
Yep.
it's +7 money.
Okay, good.
Pollution would max us out though. Yeah, we need those other buildings, but
This is gonna cost me $2 to place this.
no, you gain 2.
I gained 2? Oh.
That's what that says. +2.
Oh, okay, because on the top line, so I just thought.
Yep. So you can put
All
us.
right, well, let's just do that.
Okay. Down -1 on the water.
I don't know what else to do.
+2. And there's no medical and bus terminal together, right?
No. Maybe in there, but no.
No.
That's only medical that we have.
Okay.
All right, so I'm looking for
And
residential.
put it anywhere you want.
Residential. Let's do this one up here.
Alpha Rob 1, yeah. See, I started out trying not to do that because she kept asking me, like, what do you think? What do you think? And I tried to shut up, but eventually I just get in there. I don't know.
That's okay. I
But
understand.
you might be right.
No, I
but
understand what you're saying, but
you could be 5 turns from now going, I still haven't seen what I need. Like,
I know.
and then we're still digging through this after going, ah.
I know. But we could also be 5 cards deep in that and not see any of them either.
I know. But at least 2 of us are working on this
Yeah.
instead of 1.
All right, draw on deck 3. Yep.
University.
Okay. Happiness. I guess
but
that's
it costs
good.
5. But education, nope, I don't need it for that.
No, I think you already have that covered there.
Education and medical though, so at some point. But there's education down here already covered. Okay. I will. I do see the problem
Yeah.
of the people.
Yeah. The people are a problem.
Okay.
But if we can afford to pay them, then it's fine.
Yeah, but if we go down to -5 here though,
Yeah, we're stuck.
we can't play cards. So
Well, I have 2 cards that are backup that I can always play. We just have to have enough money for me to pay them.
Ooh.
He says, you're not so bad. In another video, someone consistently said, you can do what you want, but do that. In one of our videos or one of... That might have been one of our videos.
Maybe. It happens sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes we just
Even
don't
our
even-
chat, we have some alpha gamers in chat sometimes that are just like, tell us to do this or do that, and we're dumb if we don't.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
There's other games where I'll alpha game him too.
That is true. That is true. I think I'm building the fountain.
Oh, it wasn't one of ours. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to build the fountain.
Okay.
And it says, whoops, I don't
Yeah,
need to
leave
discard
that
it. Yeah. So it says all service buildings in this district will cover the entire district. It doesn't matter because none of the
Yeah.
ones we're building.
Yeah.
I could build a sports arena. My only fear is it may drive up traffic so much.
Yeah, and it's like traffic.
But- But yeah, so let's not do that. Okay, I will just stick this.
Okay.
I'll draw from, I don't know. Do I do what you're saying and dig for medical?
No, I think now at this point now we're just digging through 3. We've given.
But I'm worried, like, money we're okay, kind of, but very quickly, if you're saying you're spending 8, that's...
Well, I'll spend 3 first and dig, and you're digging, and but whatever we find, like the police station or whatever's going to cost us money to build it.
Yeah, true. And that's where I get worried that you're right, like medical. In here, medical in here unlocks this possibly, which gets us people. This, which possibly gets us people. This, which gets us money.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I need it built with education, which is fine.
In here for both of us.
But with the park, though, that's fine if that one doesn't work. All right, I'll draw from 2. We get a policy, a ban on smoking. Ooh, get us some trash problems.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, I'm just, to be cheaper, I'm going to do the wind turbine.
For 3?
For 3.
Can't go
That
in.
is number 1.
Why are you building that one?
Because it's cheaper than that.
But we don't need power. Where do you need power?
We don't, but I don't want to spend...
Don't build it then. Spend the 5 then.
Okay, then spend 2 more.
Yeah.
I just...
Yeah, don't build...
I just worry that then...
Because we may never need power and the whole game ends and that was the biggest waste. So sorry, we're spending 2 more.
Yeah, but I'm saying then...
We're down to 2.
But here's the problem, that we won't be able to afford to build whatever I find, or if I do find it. Because nothing... I could do this for money, but it's only 4. Do you know what I mean? I just want to do this because it's cheaper and keep digging. But if...
You're leaving only 4 there and most of the level 3 buildings cost 5 anyway.
But I was yeah, but I thought we were digging now through 2.
Oh, okay. If you want to do that, yeah.
Because then we can
sure.
get...
You do you. That's good. You do you.
Okay.
It's good. Okay.
So spend 3.
Okay.
We'll do that.
I think we're good.
Where am I going to put this?
That's going to give us +3 power. Maxed out.
I think I'm just gonna...
Full power!
Can't put it in there because one in there. Can't put it in there. Can't put it there. Don't want to put it in there because that's for this. Here.
Okay.
Okay. We'll draw from 2.
Residential.
Oh my god. Where's the parks at?
Park's blocked in here.
And blocked in there.
Blocked in
Oh
there.
my god.
So
Okay.
we need to find level 3 park.
Okay.
But it's not going to happen. It's not going to work out in our pretty little city.
Oh my gosh. I think I might be in trouble anyways.
Okay.
I might just have to play something. Oh, I can play this. Okay. Whew. I thought I wasn't going to be able to play anything.
Does that raise money?
Yeah. 4.
Okay, I'll spend 2. And put a ban on smoking. Put us back to 1 there. Policy gone. I'll do deck 2. Landfill site.
Cost 4.
After we don't need it. For now.
Well, I'm going to...
Yeah, I know, but...
I'm going to increase...
Make more trash.
Make more trash. Minus people. +1 traffic.
Ooh.
Build a commercial in
Oh
there.
no!
I think I can build... let's make it efficient here.
Flip it.
Okay. Let's do that. And then because there is another one of each, we get 4
yep.
money. I'll draw from number 2. Please get the medical unless it's like the very last
50% chance!
Oh, there we go.
Cemetery.
Okay. It's only 3. That's good.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Can't build this. Landfill site for 4. Not smart. You can't build the other one. Looks like we're getting a sports arena, kids. Yeah, I hate this, but...
I know. Things got to be done.
A sports arena, if we could build some residential in there only.
Okay.
But the problem is we want to build residential where you're thinking of jamming medical. Will cause traffic to go up and we'll get blocked. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. Can we fit residential in there still? Do we have little ones left? Not really. This is my problem when you spend all the little ones first. Because you need to build medical. You're trying to build this in there. This is so dumb. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do it. I might just spend 2 to toss a card.
Do this one and just forgo the people. Because if we have money at the end to pay.
Okay, done and done.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Because you have the landfill to cover the.
Residential.
Just not in here.
Yeah. Let's go with a big fat one. Just jam it in here, I guess.
Okay.
Now what? Deck 3. Deck 3. All right. City news. Low property value. No residential may be built in a district where there is industrial.
All right.
So there's no industrial where we're talking, so that seems
Good.
okay right now. Good thing I snuck that one in there. Deck 3. We got the Posh Mall. Immediately after construction, +1 money for each commercial in this district. So if you build it near shops, but the commercial heavy district is jammed full.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do the cemetery for 3. Oops.
All
so
right.
this is level 2 medical. We are going to jam it in. Where's the most efficient?
+1 happiness
spot?
up to 16.
Right there, I think. Yes. I will draw from 3 now.
Industrial zone. Looking for fire and education together.
All right. Well, I have a university, so I could build it in here maybe. But we'll see if we have the money for that. All right. So the medical has been placed.
We're going to be in trouble with crime. I'm scared. I'm scared.
Scared of the crime?
Yeah, I hate when one of these gets maxed out. That like spells end of the game very soon. But I could be wrong. Like maybe we'll draw the police station out of nowhere or some policy that reduces it. But I try to avoid maxing them out when possible. This one I'm not allowed to build.
Build the.
I'm gonna do this one. I
We
guess.
don't even have enough for the landfill.
Bam, bam, bam. Crime is at an all-time high. Oh no. Residential. So I put it in there. That raises our happiness to 17 and gets us some jobs. Or some people, I mean, to work at the jobs.
Okay, good, because I'm going to minus.
Another residential. Looking for a park. Get us some money and some people. But takes water and makes garbage.
Okay. I'm going to play my commercial zone. Minus.
Ooh, trash is almost maxed.
2. Well, you have the landfill in your hand. We just got to get the money for you to play it. I got it right here.
Sure.
+1 traffic.
Oh,
my
so
gosh.
bad.
So we're going to get $6. So I'm going to place it in here.
Oh, did I build the residential?
No, you were good. You built it in
good.
here.
Okay.
Yep. Let's do. Nope, that's too big.
Oh yeah, that one's
I
fine.
want to keep space in there because there's
I
other
know,
things that we might.
I know.
Okay, so that gives us six money.
Oh.
Sorry, and then I'll go for deck 2. I mean 3.
Deck 3. Hospital.
Now we find them all, of course. Okay.
Only we didn't dig from there. We would have dug from here and got it eventually.
All right. Now you should have enough if you want to do the landfill to reduce the trash. But it's up to you.
Yeah, whatever. Spend 4. Landfill level 2. It's got to be down here. Okay, +4 on the trash. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to 0. Let's draw from deck 3. Got a policy. Distribution of smoke detectors. -3 money. Will give you +1 happiness per fire station you have built.
We have 2.
Money for happiness.
Oh, okay. So I cannot play these cards at all because of the crime. These ones I could play, but they both cost 5, which is like all the money we have.
We need 4 to end the milestone right now, but like -8, 5. That's -13, and we're only at 17 happiness. So that would add for it. We'd literally end at 31. Oh no, we would be -2 here. No, we would lose still.
Okay. So, do you have anything that's going to make money?
Maybe this, but
What about this? Can we make that work? Up here?
no, we need people.
Oh, we need people. We need people.
That's the problem. I
have
made
no-
people, and then you took
here,
them right
I'll
away.
make. Oh, I can't because of crime.
Yep, I'm feeling us about to get stuck here.
I guess you could technically play like a posh mall or sports arena or something just to.
True.
So then I got to play one of these, but it's gonna make us be at 0 money.
Can't fit the posh mall in there with a commercial zone. There's nowhere else it can fit with a commercial zone, so it literally gets us no money.
Why?
Because it needs to be where there's a commercial zone. It's in the district.
Oh, industrial zone.
Commercial zone in the district. Commercial zones in the district. Blue.
I could just play this to get you a commercial zone. But then we'll be full traffic as well.
I know. This it's all we're in a super bad spot. We need to see. The park.
Do you want me to just give us some happiness? I mean, but we have $0.
We can't end it then. Yeah, we're stuck. We're getting stuck. This game.
Oh, I can't play that. Dang it.
Yeah, I don't know. Wow.
Like, these are the only actually cards I'm allowed to play. So,
Could spend 2 and just exchange 1, but then it's over to me, and what am I playing?
yeah. Okay.
Hold on. This would... Is there a park I can play residential with?
No. Because the park is there and there.
So that doesn't even get us people or money. I could spend money for happiness, but that's not the greatest. For only 2 happiness. We can both do the exchange a card thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like...
Okay, well, I can exchange a card first and see. Maybe it'll be something we can play.
Maybe. But again, these level 3 ones, they need like this whole like dual stuff. Like maybe even grabbing a level 1 or a level 2.
Is the basic cards we have a card to play?
Yeah, they're just sometimes like just so cheap. They kind of don't affect you too much, and they give you like a small reward, but they don't have too high requirements. So
Okay,
it's a
so
call.
Trade that in.
So
But then
you're
that, yeah.
spend 2. Oh, also, you could look through here.
No, I'd rather probably take something that might give us a
what do you want?
bonus.
From what deck? Your choice. I don't know.
1.
Residential zone.
Oh, okay.
Gets us a person just by playing it, which is great.
And gives us some money.
Money if it's in the medical.
Okay.
Yeah, see,
At least
just
I can play that.
yeah, that's true. Okay.
Go ahead. We're in big trouble here.
Yep.
Because if we're digging through deck 1 just to play cards, we're never going to get the cards we need from deck 3.
I know. Okay. So right now, we don't have the 4 to end the milestone. I can't even pull the trigger if I want.
You can play the Posh Mall that will just give you no money.
Yeah.
Because this will give me 1, and
All
then we
right,
can...
Posh Mall. Going up here.
Okay.
Or up here. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Or like this. I don't know.
Oh, I can't even actually build this where the hospital is.
Why not? There's no industrial
Oh,
in there.
where there is. Oh, okay, yes, I can. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. Scared me
All
for a
right,
second.
Posh Mall, which did what? Does nothing and just gets discarded.
Yeah.
I don't want a commercial for it.
Do you dig through 3 to see if there's something?
Sure. Residential zone. So here's the problem. They all need so much. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't know.
Well, then maybe
But
we'll
there's
do...
only a couple cards left out of here. But we do need to get to stuff. So it's like, otherwise this is just like wrecked.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm just going to play this one. So minus a water, sorry, plus a person.
Okay.
I'm going to build it in here.
So we get a money.
So we get a money. What can I use that's efficient?
So right now, what are we at? 27.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get 4 points at least to win. A very sad victory. But right now, our water situation is causing us -3 happiness. When we're at 17, puts us down to 14. We have enough to pay the labor. And then this is taking away 8 plus 5 is 13. So that would be 1 point. So we'd only finish at 28.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
did you get the $1?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so
I
that's
had
done.
4.
I'll do deck 1 again to see maybe it'll give me something that we can play.
Commercial zone.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit this. Oh.
I wouldn't even build it and max out the traffic.
Another minus person. Okay, go ahead.
We have water in number 3.
But you can at least play that right now for 7, because now there's the people.
Yeah.
Maybe if you get us money, we'll be able to survive a little longer.
Okay, I'll try
I
it.
don't know.
Down to pollution's maxed. It's only getting worse.
Oh my god.
We're horrible.
Yeah, this is terrible.
Yeah, we should have recorded yesterday's playthrough. Our learning one. We crushed it. This one's too big. Oh no, it's not. It looked like it was. All right, 7 money. Oh, there's no. Oh yeah, there is education there. Okay, perfect. Deck 3. Police.
Yes.
Are on the scene.
Yes, because then okay, we've got this now.
Do we?
Well.
I don't know about that. It's only -4 crime, but that could be what we need. Could be what we need. Keep going. If we find a water plant, boom, that gets us out of this problem.
So do I just exchange a card for 2?
I don't know.
Because the only cards I can play...
Like the hospital for 2 happiness seems great, but it's...
The only card I can play is this. Because everything is either crime or people, and it can't go... So it's the only card I can physically play for 5.
If you want to try, I'm worth the risk. I'm down with the risk. That's fine.
But can you afford to still play the police
Yeah, we're at
headquarters
6 left. But it doesn't leave much after that. But hey, you should be able to make some money after that. A little bit.
Yeah.
No. Yes.
Yeah, that one I...
barely money. And we don't have the park for it. I don't know if that's the right path.
No, I think I just chuck a card for 2.
Okay. Chuck one that you think you'll never play and never get to work. But remember, it just goes to here, so we can always draw it back on the next time you draw cards.
Okay, I don't think... This one I don't think will... Okay, and I'll draw from deck 3.
Science Center. If you build adjacent to this, industrial, pollution won't rise.
Oh, okay.
So after we've already built so many industrial, we have 4 left, but if you build industrial beside it, you don't have pollution.
Did you pay 2 for that? For me
Yes.
to do that? Okay, go ahead.
So we have 9 left.
Okay.
I'm going to build a police station. And it's going to drop crime down to 1. And it will go... Do we need it with anything? Fire?
If it's in here, but I mean, it'll increase our traffic.
But I know,
but
maybe
we might be able to continue.
Yeah. So I'll just put it in there.
Okay.
That's gone. Deck 3. Bus station.
Here we go.
All right, here they come. Here they come.
Okay.
But we need the money for them.
Got this. Well, I'm going to give you 7 right now then, because you're going to lower the traffic. So, I can't play this because -1 people. So the only one I can play now is this.
Plus a people.
Plus a people, plus a crime.
Yep.
But it does nothing.
That's fine. Just put it somewhere.
Okay.
But No residential may be built where there's industrial.
So I have to squeeze it in here. Can I squeeze it in here?
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
Okay, then I can do it. Okay. I gotta also dig for policies that, or
Oh yeah.
policies or news.
Or
I
news.
can, yeah.
There's
Oh,
the
there we
news.
go.
Citizens are sick. Whenever pollution rises, minus the happiness.
Okay, well.
But that replaces the old fake news. And we get another card of the deck. Service complex. Unique building. If you build a service building in this district, you may exchange a card for free. Oh, that's nice. That would actually help if it didn't. Where's
How
that
big is
one?
it? The long one.
This one. Not the worst. But then you have to have service buildings, and we only have these 5 left. They're all in the 3rd level deck.
Yeah, I don't know.
You have one here. I have one here. So there's 3 left after that. But if you build any of those in the same district as this, we get to swap some cards. And it helps us get through the deck faster. So that is a possibility.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead. You're building the bus station?
Nope, we don't have money for it.
Oh.
There's a park for that. This one minus trash, traffic.
I can't even play anything, so I'd have to exchange a card. Because I can play 0 cards. Oh. Now that we have person, I can play a card, but it's terrible.
Yeah, let's do this one. -1 on the trash, +1 on the people, +1 on the traffic. We're maxed. Just to get a card out of hand. And residential, I can build anywhere now. I don't know, I should probably leave the small ones for. There. I don't know. Okay, draw them from 3. We'll get some power we don't need. Purchase of biofuel buses.
Okay, so here's the problem. I cannot pay for this one, or this one, or this one, because of
Pollution.
transportation and pollution.
Yep.
We can't afford this one.
Yep.
So I literally can only do these 2, or exchange a card. Are either of these small?
This one.
Okay.
And this one. And I have this one.
I mean, I can place this just to place a thing,
Yeah, your call.
but
The only thing is this is actually like kind of helpful
yeah.
because if like
you're
I
right.
build the bus station beside it, boom, exchange the card for free.
Yeah, we
If you
can
build the other one
check
beside it,
Okay.
boom.
No,
no.
that's hanging off.
Okay.
Okay.
Where do you want one?
3. You probably want to keep that one out though.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
Forgot about that.
Oh.
Strike. Whenever people rise and it's above 0, -1 happiness.
That's
Well,
okay.
that's
We're
not
nowhere near
going to be
that.
like that for a while. And 3 again.
Yep.
Industrial
Oh my
zone.
god.
Yep. I don't know.
So after you build the bus station, if I ended it, how would we be okay then?
I don't have the money for it. Can you make me money?
No.
Yeah, that's the problem.
No, I can't make any money.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So we only need 3 money in there now for the employment problems.
If we ended it now.
Hold on, let's see. If I end it, we don't get a negative from this. We lose 3 happiness.
Okay.
That brings us down to 14. Okay, we can pay this. Then we go down here and we lose 10, 12. So that only gives us 2, and we would end at 29 and lose the game.
Gosh. So we're like 2 away?
Yeah, we either need to bring like these down, one of these down, and then run for it, but we would need the money after that. I don't know. I don't see it.
We can't afford that, but because if you could get the bus station, I could get this. That's crazy. Yeah, and I can't play that either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we built quite the trashy city. And we didn't see the right cards at the right time, that's
No, we
for
saw
sure.
too many, what are these called again?
Services?
Services at the beginning.
Yeah, you got flooded, and then we didn't see residential till after the fact. But it's like sometimes you want it to go that way, though. But oh, no park, but I can play this. It just starts hurting our score again. This one I play. We don't have any money left for anything else, but it does give us happiness.
But then on my turn,
You don't
I
have
can't
money
do
to
anything.
trade
The
yet.
only thing I could do is play this.
Oh, if I build a service.
You don't have enough money.
Yeah. I don't want to build. Okay, if you just build that, I'll just do this. That's fine, whatever. Just gonna keep trying. Okay, build this for 3.
Okay.
We get 2 happiness. Draw from deck 3. Commercial zone. 5 money if it's in residential. Power, traffic. Can't build it for traffic. Yep. Getting locked out.
All right, so this is the only thing I can play. Kind of want to keep that open in case something happens and I can play that. Okay.
Just keep that face up beside you there, I guess.
Okay, I'll draw from... Should I draw from one of the other decks? Maybe something...
Just one card in each. Your choice.
We can't afford anything in 3,
I know.
so I'll draw from 2.
2, the last card in 2. Government offices. At the end of a milestone, reduce the... Any one. That one we had last time we played early, and this was great.
It could give us 1 happiness if I... Can you show me the size of it? Might be too big to play anywhere. Oh, okay, it might be a last resort. It'll get rid of 1 of... Save us 1. Maybe it'll be what we need.
So we have one left.
All right, what are you doing here? Is there anything you can do? Because 1, we can't even end with 1.
I know. I'll just play this card, which is very bad. I don't have anywhere to put it. Go there. Go in. 1. I can play for the crime and not the traffic, so that's card's locked. All right, so we only have deck 3 left.
So then I'm gonna play the government office.
Okay.
Okay. So let's keep that out. I'll draw from deck 3.
Of course, unless you want this.
No.
Policy. So we get some happiness for all our medical, but it costs you 3.
I think we lost because we can't even afford to end.
I know.
Oh my god. There's nothing you can play, right? Can't play.
I can play the sports arena, but it won't fit anywhere, so no. I can't play this one because the traffic's maxed. The same with this one. No money. No money. And no money for me to exchange a card, and not enough money for me to end the milestone. So we lose the game.
Oh.
Boom. We lost. So bad.
That was terrible.
Yeah. That fell apart at the end for sure. Wow. All right, let's take a look at deck 3. What do we got in here? There's our water treatment plant. That would have been nice to help us get out of that water problem.
Yep.
But again, it needs money. So like we didn't generate enough funds. That was our problem in this game. There's the incineration plant for some trash removal. If crime's at 0 plus 3 happiness, yeah, okay. There is the fire station. More energy generation. Oh, botanical garden, 4 from the bottom.
Wow.
So we wouldn't have got out of our pollution problems. Whenever traffic rises, minus the happiness. Whenever a industrial is built, extra pollution because it lacks oversight, and that's it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was. I don't know. I don't know if we started pulling from the right decks at the right time. I don't know. Our money generation maybe didn't take serious enough. Maybe you built because you had so many services. We built them too early, and I've had this happen before when I played.
Yeah.
I built them too early. They're all jammed in little neighborhoods. Then when you pull these cards later that need them together, you're like, whoops, I put them where I need to because I was just playing cards to play cards.
Right.
And not thinking ahead. And when you play this game enough, you'll start to know that these cards exist. So you'll start to know fire and police go together, help at least a couple cards.
Right.
And stuff like that. But like, again, if you don't know the card pool and you don't know what you're digging for, it's tough. But I noticed there's like, just based on seeing certain cards earlier, you'll have such a different game. Or if you pull from the deck 2 or 3 and you see certain cards from there before others, it's just like if you can get some of these unique buildings, you can get like 2 of them very early, like that. This one, that at the end of every milestone you get to reduce one of these.
Yeah, that's huge.
I got that in the sports arena out, and we got what was the other one we got early? Was the tower in the last game we played?
Oh yeah, the tower.
And we had 60 points. Because we got this early, so we had a whole bunch of milestones then throughout the game. First card exchanged by each player is free, so we're just tossing cards, cycling through cards, no problem, getting through the decks faster. And then we got the sports arena built, so we were raising our happiness off that, and then this was keeping things locked down.
Just gives you the extra minus of something, yeah.
And we ended with our bars like all pretty under control like that. This was like pretty good, and we had this all even.
Yeah.
It looked all nice, but this time, not that.
Not like our first playthrough at
And it was the same. We played the same scenario too.
Yeah.
That just shows you how different this game can play every time.
Yeah.
So this game now haunts me. I can't win on camera.
Oh, you've never won on camera?
No.
Oh.
I was only did one stream before. I think I played only one game on that. And I know it didn't go. I didn't win.
Okay.
Maybe I played 2, but I'm not sure. But Nick says, the game looks great. Can't wait to play. Keep doing what you're doing. You're an essential service, bringing entertainment to all the viewers.
That's amazing.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, we can't wait till you can play with us again.
Yes,
That's for sure.
I know.
That's for sure. But this game is fun. And
Let us know when you get your hazmat suit in the mail, all for your whole family. Come on over, and we can all wear them and play together. It'll be great. We'll all be like talking like this through masks.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. But yeah, that's that.
Well, we definitely will continue to do this.
Yeah. So Thursday is our next live stream. We're playing Ethnos. Cool Mini or Not game. We're playing that next on Thursday night. Then Saturday we're playing This War of Mine. Still not sure if I've been told that it's got very mature content in that game. It's about trying to survive after a war or during a war. You're just found a building. People are dying. People are trying to... It's like mature Dead of Winter kind of thing is what I'm getting the vibe of. But there is the maturity cards you can take out. So I still need to do some research because supposedly it's like some serious content. I'm assuming there's some bad things, but...
I think it depends. We have to look at what the type of content is.
Yeah, but I might have to put up a warning, or we might just have to take them out. But I'll decide. But I'll still do one stream with all the mature stuff in, and we'll do a stream later with the mature stuff out, and we'll just put a warning on it. But either way, that's coming up this Saturday. After that, I'm not sure. Maybe some Seventh Continent if I can get the rules down and feel very comfortable with it. I'll be doing that. Some solo coming up. We got some other stuff on the way from other publishers that should hopefully come, but with the postal shipping and all that delays right now. And borders being like locked down, things are coming super slow. But anyways, thanks a lot for watching. Have a good night. Be safe. And thank you to our Patreon backers for supporting us. If you're watching this later and you want to watch us live, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Anyways, have a good night. Bye-bye.